Hey, what's up? My name is John Armstrong. I'd like to welcome you and congratulate you for attending this free web class today, which is brand new for 2022. Because on this class, I'm going to show you the exact three-part system that I use that has made me over $6 million in the past 18 months alone. Now, this is an underground system, meaning that I guarantee that you've never seen anything like this before. Now, my goal for this workshop is to get you to start earning within the next 24 hours. And this is not a full-time commitment. This is something that you can do without interfering with your normal routine. So in around 45 minutes a day, you can do this. It is super flexible and it fits around your schedule, meaning there's no hard deadlines and you can work whenever you want. It only needs you to run it as well. So you don't need any staff, you don't need any crazy overhead costs either, and you don't need to buy any inventory. You can also do this from wherever you are in the world or wherever you want to be in the world, from home, from a resort, or from the beach, because you only need a laptop and an internet connection to do this. It's complete location freedom. And it doesn't matter what country that you come from either or what your local currency is. We're going to be earning in dollars and you can withdraw it to whatever currency you want. Now, there's lots of ways to make money on the internet, and I've tried almost all of them. Many I found are incredibly disappointing, whereas this three-part system is completely new. I've developed it from the ground up, and it's exactly what has made me over $6 million in the past 18 months. And there's going to be proof coming up in my bank account in just a minute, so stay tuned for that. And from my experience, it works better and faster than anything else out there, and you're about to see exactly how. Now, the system is broken down into three parts. Part one is going to be called launch jacking. Now, launch jacking is a zero startup cost way to bring in $150 to $500 profits, we're talking profits here, on a daily basis. Now, it works by uploading short videos to YouTube, which can either be your own or even other people's. Now, I won't deceive you, like some people who mention sales figures but forget to mention any costs involved. Method one is virtually cost-free to do, so stay tuned for this. Method number two involves leveraging other people's digital assets. So, other people are doing all the work for you. This allows you to make thousands of dollars a day, and it's got nothing to do with crypto, MLM, Shopify, physical products, or trading. I guarantee you've never seen this before. Method number three is called Google automation, because we're going to be using Google's vast network, and it's going to show you how to turn $1 into $4 predictably using little known what's called high ticket offers. Now, it leverages the power of Google and done for you promotions that can make you $5,000 to $10,000 passive per month easy. And it's also set and forget. So the training on this video will allow you to start earning almost as soon as you finished watching, which should be a good enough reason alone for you to finish watching right until the very end. But I'm also going to reward you for your time today by giving you access to this free Instagram traffic software, which I'm actually selling for $97, but it's all yours completely free of charge when you stay to the end. So all you need to do is make it to the end and you'll get the download link for this on the final slide of this presentation in around 45 minutes time. Now, some of the people who attended this exact call that you're watching right now have gone on to do some great things. We've got Badra here, who in his first 3 days earned almost $500. And Nantho here from Jamaica, who in his first 3 days also made almost $900. And we've also got Bradley from Australia, who made almost $300 in his first couple of days. We've also got some bigger earners like John Shea here. Now, John took action on the same free video training that you're watching right now, and he went on to make over $24,000 in less than 45 days. He actually messaged me the other day to tell me that he bought a house, which is awesome. We've also got people like James here who exploited the full power of this system to the tune of almost $500,000 in a year, which is crazy. And you can see he just bought a truck. So the three-part system that I've created, the exact one that you're watching on this workshop right now, is bigger than just me, okay? It's actually been life-changing for many people, some of whom you've just seen. So on the back of those results, Forbes, the business magazine, recognized myself and my wife for what we've been able to do to help people achieve. So massive congratulations for watching this free call today. Now, people always want proof that I'm not talking out of my downstairs, so I'm actually going to go into my accounts now and I'm going to show you some live proof. You can see over the past, since January 2020, I've earned £2.7 million. This is pound sterling, this is around $3.7 million. In my other account, in the past 30 days alone, it's generated $66,000. And you can see in the past 7 days alone, it's generated $12,000, which is pretty epic. Now, I'm just going to go in here and I'm actually going to withdraw some money if I have some available. Yeah, I have $7,000 available. So I'm just going to click the withdraw button and I'm going to withdraw this to my USD bank account. And this will get converted into British pounds. So I'm going to convert $7,000, hit withdraw funds, boom. So that $7,000 is going to be in my bank account in a couple of days' time, which is pretty awesome. Now, I'm going to show you in a few minutes' time exactly how I just did this so that you can replicate it for yourself. So stay tuned. Now, I've had a lot of people that have asked me to take this training down because this isn't readily available information and nobody else will share these details with you because very few people are doing this and they want to keep it that way. There's only actually around 200 people that are doing this the way that I'm showing you today. Now, if you compare that to hundreds of thousands of people doing mainstream methods like Amazon, like Shopify, and you can see why this is a ground floor system with unlimited potential for people who take advantage of it now. And you can see why people want me to take this down. Anyway, why am I sharing this information for free? I'm sure you're asking that question right now. Well, these methods have allowed me to retire at age 41 right now. They've made me over $6 million in the past 18 months alone. So I don't need the money, but I'm guessing that you do, or at least you're looking for some time freedom in your life, right? So why not share this if it could help you out? You see, this system literally saved me from financial despair and emotional bankruptcy and near suicide just a few years ago. You see, I wasn't born with any kind of silver spoon. My dad was a priest, my mum was a teacher. They used to buy clothes for me from jumble sales and second-hand stores. But they managed to send me to university. And for generations, this has been the expectation for most people. It's really only been since the pandemic that way more people have realized how flawed this system is. There's companies folding, industries collapsing, absolutely zero job or financial security. But I went to university and it got me into $50,000 worth of debt. But I had no options. I had to take the first decent job that I could get. So I started out as a teacher between 2000 and 2009. I worked 40 hours a week. I got paid $1,100 a month and I had a 2-hour commute to work every day. But even a teacher's salary wasn't enough to cover the bills and debts that I'd built up going to school. And don't you think that it's super unfair that the people that do the hardest jobs end up getting paid the least amount of money? I mean, I've cleaned toilets in an old people's home. I've been a cleaning service in a supermarket working nights. I've also worked in a steel factory working nights. I've been a builder's labourer shoveling backbreaking amounts of sand and bricks. And can you imagine me being college educated to get a supposedly respectful teaching job to be making less than $7 an hour? I mean, forget saving, forget paying off debt, forget being able to afford a vacation, and forget having any money to enjoy retirement. Do you know anybody that is like this in this situation? Where pretty much they have to work until they're dud, getting chewed up by the system and spat out at the age of 65. So what I did, I took a second job as a musician. I worked weekends, so my time was even more limited. And after 9 years of doing this and being jarred awake by an alarm clock every morning, the first thing that came into my head was, is this it? Is this what life is going to be like for me from now on? So from there, it was just a quick dip into booze and prescription drugs as an escape from my sad reality. Do you know anybody like that? I was hooked on diazepam, Xanax. I was using it to get drunk, all as a way to just to be able to escape my sad reality. And it was right about this time that my ex-wife had had enough and she walked out on me, leaving me to be just another statistic helped along by financial stress. So this left me homeless. I'd hit absolute rock bottom and was contemplating suicide. Now, it was around this time that my sister heard what a mess I'd become. She reached out to me and offered to let me crash at her house while I rehabbed cold turkey. Now, I had no money. I couldn't afford to buy any more drugs. I couldn't afford any professional help. And this was my only option. And it's something that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemies. Look how messed up I look in this picture right here. Super skinny, high on drugs, sweating during the day, having nightmares during the day, shivering, non-stop, being super paranoid. But I pulled through it, and after a few weeks of cold sweats and paranoia, I was clean. But I was still $50,000 worth of debt. I couldn't go back to my musician job because I'd been fired, and I really didn't want to go back to the classroom with my ex-boss. And this is the whole reason why I'm sharing this free information with you today, because this system is the one thing that got me out of the dark, the broke, and the suicidal place that I was in. And today, more than ever, there's a lot of darkness out there, and people need help every day. So maybe that's one of the reasons why you joined this workshop today. Anyway, I would have called you bonkers if back then you'd say that I would be, in 2 years' time, a cash millionaire. I would have called you nuts. But how did it start? Well, I browsed forums for literally months trying to find out a way that I could make money online. Do you ever find yourself doing this too? I mean, hoping that something will just jump out at you. Well, a few things did, and I tried all of these different things here. Shopify, MLM, Amazon affiliates, trading, and Bitcoin. But with most of these systems, you needed money before you could even get started. And that's something that I didn't have. Crypto and trading were too risky. Amazon affiliate commissions didn't even come close to paying the bills. And even when I was finally able to make a few bucks with e-commerce, it was working 14 hours a day to bring in less than I'd made as a teacher. So I also looked into doing YouTube stuff, but I realized pretty quickly that it was going to be a very long process, and I couldn't wait to build subscribers to make money from views because it could literally take years, and I didn't have years to wait. I needed something that was going to work right now. So then I looked into doing unboxing videos, and you've probably seen this guy on YouTube doing it with different gadgets and stuff like that. Now, this is great. This is an alternative way to make money on YouTube, not from views and not from subscribers. But sadly, this also had its flaws. I mean, Amazon only pays out 3 to 5% commission, which is pennies on the dollar. Plus, I had to buy the products first before I could even review them. Plus, most of the other people doing this had very professional setups, fancy lighting, cameras, microphones, all of which there's no way that I could have afforded. So I finally stumbled upon digital products. And this is where the $5,000 a month system got its start. I applied some of what I'd learned from promoting Amazon products to this. The difference here is that instead of Amazon paying you 3 to 5% commission, digital products pay you 50 to 100% instant commission payments. There's no inventory like there is with Shopify. It's a billion-dollar industry, it's recession-proof, and it has its own ecosystem, meaning it has its own buyers. So I didn't need to go out there and look for people to buy stuff. It also had its own done-for-you product demo videos that I could use. So I gave it a try. I uploaded some demo videos, and you're probably asking, well, did it work? Well, I was about to give in because I'd actually scheduled an interview with my ex-boss the following week, and I really didn't want to go back to that teaching job. It gave me nightmares, so obviously I went to bed worried. But the next morning, I had my very first breakthrough. You can see me making around $70 here the next day. But I was worried because I didn't know if it was a fluke, so I tried it again. I uploaded another video. I made $161. I uploaded another video. I made $171. I uploaded another video and I made $187. And for this week, I made over $700, which is almost as much as my monthly salary as a teacher in just a week. And it was an amazing feeling. I felt like I had this win button on my desk that I could smash whenever I wanted to. And I knew that I would never have to re-enter the job market ever again. Obviously, I cancelled the interview with my ex-boss. But here's the progression on Facebook. And this is something that can definitely not be faked. So check it out. So here's me back in the days. In 2016, during my drug days, look at my eyes sunken into my head. Look how addicted I was to Xanax at this point in time. Pretty bad. And as we scroll through, you can see things are not getting much better until the point where I went to rehab, which is around this time. So as we go forward, you can see it was around this point that I had my first successful week, or my first couple of 4-figure days. You see the day before $643, and then today's one was $367. This was early 2018, January. Right? Now, as we go through, you can see not long afterwards, I was able to start traveling. I got remarried in 2016. This is my new wife, Chicha, and we were able to start traveling. And you can see I had my very first $1,000 day in February, which was only a month after that. So I kept on plugging the system in. I kept on re-uploading these videos, and I had another good day there. We started traveling a lot more frequently. I had a $5,000 day here, which was in September 2018. And things just get better and better and better. We were able to travel to some really nice resorts. We started flying business class. We started flying first class, and things just get completely out of hand the further more we get towards this. So pretty epic. And you can see everything's time-stamped. And also, if you still don't believe me here, you can go over to YouTube and type in Jono Chicha, which is my wife's name, Chicha. You can go and find our vlog here. Go to our videos and go to some of our very first videos from 2016, 2017. You can see we didn't even have a washing machine back in these days. But anyway, go and check that out in your own time. So as you can see, the system that I followed took somebody from minus $50,000 worth in debt to over $1 million cash in just 2 years. Now you got to remember that when I was doing this, I'd just come out of drugs rehabilitation. I was super paranoid, I was anxious, I was nervous, and I was on the verge of suicide. And even in that fragile mental state of mind, I could still pull this off. So I firmly believe that anybody watching this video right now, including you, yes, you, I'm talking to you watching this video right now, I firmly believe that you can absolutely do this too. And as you can see here, it is repeatable. You can see Sid Red here has generated over $12,000 in this account and a further $6,000 in this account. And check out his story right here as well.
Hey guys, this is Sid. I'm from India. Recently, I just had a baby and it's a girl, and I'm so happy to share this news. But think about the bills which are coming back, right? The hospital bills were insanely crazy and I was able to pay off everything without any risk. You know how I did that? I just followed the training from Jono Armstrong, and it was more effective and easy. Even though I am a newbie for this Make Money Online scheme, I was able to generate around $16,000 plus in past couple of months just by following his training. You know one more cool thing? From the last 10 days, I was in hospital doing nothing, but still I was able to generate around $3,000 plus from the last month alone. From this, I was able to pay off all my hospital bills. This is the financial freedom which I have achieved. I want to thank Jono from bottom of my heart for giving this beautiful opportunity where I can able to achieve the financial freedom. Thank you very much.
So you can see the system has not only been life-changing for me, but it's also been life-changing for Sid too. And all he did was watch this exact training video and take action on the stuff that I've told him. So I strongly suggest that you do the same, and it can be life-changing for you too. It's also been life-changing for Zishan, who's from Pakistan. You can see he's generated over $291,000 since he started doing this just a few months ago. Now, I'm going to get into the training now, so kindly grab yourself a pen and paper so you can write this stuff down. Close down any distractions so I have your full attention as well. So, part number 1, like I told you before, is called launch jacking. So write that down. And this involves uploading short videos, including other people's videos, to YouTube with our commission link in the description. You can use this to make $150 to $500 a day. It's virtually free and it's very easy. So what do you need to be able to do this? Well, you're going to need, obviously, a YouTube account. So go and get yourself a YouTube account. You probably have one already. You're also going to need what's called a Warrior Plus account. So if you go over to warriorplus.com, you can go and sign up completely free of charge, and also a jvzoo.com account. These are the accounts that are going to track our payments and allow us to get paid. Now, there's plenty of resources online showing you exactly how to go and set those up. So just write them down for the moment, warriorplus.com, jvzoo.com, and go and set them up after you finish watching this training. So the next thing that we need to do is go over to a magic website, which is called muncheye.com, and it looks like this. So this is a calendar of all digital products that are being released on a daily basis. So as you scroll through here, you can see the prices that these products are selling for. You can also see the commission percentage that you will receive, and it's usually between 50 and even 100%. So you can make a lot of money from doing this. So all you need to do is go and find a product that you want to promote. So I'm just going to go with this product right here, which is going to pay $297, well, 50% of that to me. So I'm going to click on here. I'm going to go to where it says JV page. Make sure you write this down. So click on here. And there's basically two things that I need. First of all, I need to grab my affiliate link. This is the link that we need to put in the description of our YouTube video. So we go ahead and do that. The other thing that we need, if we scroll down, we're going to find a demo video. Now, inside of this video, it's going to show potential customers how this software works, or how this digital product works. It's going to show it how it works in action. So all we need to do is grab this demo video and upload it to our YouTube account. So once we've uploaded it, all you need to do is put your promotional link in the description, just like I've done right here. And when people click on that link, we get paid, as you can see right here in my account. So that's basically, in a nutshell, how it works. Now, you're probably asking, well, does it really work? Well, to answer that question, just go over to my YouTube account. It's called Jono Armstrong, and every one of these orange videos with an orange thumbnail is a video that I've uploaded and I've made money from. If it didn't work, why would I keep on uploading these videos? Okay, and it's not just me that this is working for, okay? It's working for Haroon as well. As you can see, yesterday, he generated $180. Also, for Andy here, he generated $640 just today. And we've also got multiple payment notifications coming through for Jerome, who's from Denmark. And for even further proof, I'm going to play this case study of me doing this just a couple of days ago. Hey, what's up? I just want to make a very quick case study and show you some of the results that I've got from uploading one video. So this right here is the video that I uploaded 6 days ago. You can see right there. The name of this product that I was reviewing was called Profit Video, okay? Profit Video, 6 days ago. So now if I go into my Warrior Plus account, I can show you how much this video made for me. So if I just go back the past 7 days, because remember I uploaded this video 6 days ago. Okay, you can see here, Profit Video. So I'm just going to expand this. You can see this one here says YouTube. So all of the sales came from YouTube, from that one video that I showed you. You can see the total here is $612 just from uploading this one video. So that's $612 in less than 6 days from one single video. If you could generate over $600 with one simple video, how many videos would you upload right now? Exactly. Now, the best thing about this is this becomes passive because each video that you upload is digital real estate, generating passive income for months, if not years to come. And I can show you inside of my account right now so you can see this happening in real time. So if I go back into my account and I go to my dashboard, and I go to my affiliate daily stats, let's go to the past 7 days. Let's have a look at some of these products that have made me money in the past 7 days. This one's pretty recent, this one's pretty recent, this one's pretty recent, but this one has made me $47 in the past 7 days. JavaScript commission bot. This, let me just search for it. JavaScript commission bot review. Let's go and find my video. Here we go. 1 year ago. So I uploaded this video 1 year ago and it still made me $47 this week. What about this one? WP Video Machine. Let's search for that. WP Video Machine Review. You can see this was 2 years ago that I uploaded this video. And you can see this has made me a further $14 this week. I haven't even done anything and it's bringing me in passive income. How cool is that? And again, it's not just me that this has happened to. Look at Nicaldo here from Jamaica. He uploaded a video 6 months ago and it still paid him $20 today. So as you can see, I've helped people just like you to get started. In fact, how would you like it if I took your commission link and put it on my videos? So instead of me getting paid 6 months or a year or 2 years down the line, now that money is going to you instead of me for zero additional effort. If you'd like to hear more details about how I can do that for you, then stay tuned. Anyway, you've just learned an underground method that I guarantee nobody else is going to be sharing with you. And once you start implementing this, then congratulations, you are now financially free. The best part about this is it's 100% free to start. You can start earning within the next 24 hours. There are multiple product launches every single day. If you go over to that Munchai calendar, you can see there's multiple products that are getting launched every day. These products have their own ecosystem. They have their own buyers that are searching for more information on YouTube. So you make videos for each one of these products and you make on average $200 per video. If you upload 5 videos a day, that's $1,000 a day. That's exactly what I was doing back in 2018 when I had that $1,000 day that I showed you in my Facebook account before. So it's well worth the effort. It's passive over time, and more than anything else, it allows you to build capital for the next level. And here's David Cardoso. Now, he watched this exact training that you're watching right now, and 4 days later, he went on to make over $1,000, which is awesome, right? A practically zero-cost, risk-free way to make over $1,000 in as soon as the next 96 hours. Now, I'm going to be fully transparent here. As awesome as this is, it's not going to make you a millionaire, but it can certainly get you out of the jam, as it did for me, and get you rolling onto the second part of this system, which we're going to be jumping into right now. So what now? Well, some people stick exclusive to the launch jacking method, but most people that start doing this soon want the lifestyle money, or some call it the FU money, so that they can fire their boss, quit their jobs, and live on their own terms. And that's where part 2 comes in, which is leveraging other people's digital assets. And this is going to allow you to literally 10x whatever free money that you've made using launch jacking. You can make thousands a day. It's almost zero work because somebody else does all the work for you, and it's extremely easy. You see, the digital asset ecosystem is so big, and this is an even more powerful way to exploit it. But it does take some startup cash, which is why I always recommend starting with launch jacking, as it's pretty much free. So we're not talking about spending any money out of pocket. We're just investing a fraction of the profits that you made from launch jacking. That's money that you didn't have 48 hours ago, right? And you can use it to 10x your profits. So we're going to go back to muncheye.com, that digital calendar where there's all those product releases. And I'm going to ask you, why are there so many people releasing digital products on a daily basis? I mean, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 products that are released on this day. 9 products. There's so many products getting released. Why do you think people are releasing so many products? Well, yeah, okay, they're getting paid because every product that they sell puts money in their bank, right? And while that's true, there is also another reason that they are releasing products. And that is because every time they release a product, they acquire a new customer and they're able to build what's called a customer list. Now, we're going to talk about this a bit later on, but for now, we're going to focus on digital assets. Now, don't be scared by the word digital asset. It's actually really easy, and I'm going to show you a hack where you can get other people to make your digital asset or your product for you, and you can also get other people to sell your digital asset or product for you as well. Now, it all involves these different websites right here. You've got one that's called Udemy, which you've probably heard of, and you've got these other two, which you probably haven't heard of, but you can also get digital assets from these places. So for Udemy, we can go over there and you can see people like this. This guy's called Alex Ganading. I don't know how to spell his name or pronounce his name, but this guy is selling courses that he's made. And all you need to do is buy what's called a license for these courses, and these courses now become yours to sell for however much money you want. Okay, so all you need to do is go ahead and get one of these licenses. And you can also do the same on Code Canyon. Now, Code Canyon focuses mainly on softwares. So software products that you can buy, apps and stuff like that. And you can see they have their white label licensing over here. So here's the 3-step process for digital assets. You go and get a license from either Udemy or Code Canyon. You take it over to the launch calendar muncheye.com. You go and list it on Muncheye. And you give away a 50% referral fee. And this means that other people will sell our product for us. And it doesn't cost us anything to have them sell it. And they only get paid when we do. So it's completely automated. It is super duper simple and we hardly have to do any work. And I'm just going to go into my accounts now and I'm going to show you my own results from doing this digital asset part 2 of my mega system. So this is my other account. You can see John O. Armstrong here, and you can see all of these are different digital products that I've listed on Muncheye and that other people have made for me. The most recent one that I made was called Latitude, and you can see it's done over $109,000, which is crazy. Now, the one before that was called TweetX, which made over $49,000, and there's other ones down here like Vanquish right here that did $169,000 in sales. I didn't do anything. Somebody else made it for me. I got the license, I listed it on Muncheye, and other people sold it for me. I didn't even lift a finger, and that's why this process, this system is so amazing. Now, one thing that I want you to also pay attention to is the amount of sales. You see, Latitude, 4,416 sales. You can see further down here, Vanquish, 5,297 sales. Why am I telling you to pay attention to the sales volumes? Well, that's because every single person that buys my product automatically goes onto a customer list that I have access to. This process is automated. So you're probably thinking, well, wow, okay, you've got a customer list. How do you make money from that? And this is the awesome part, because people that have bought my products are called buyers, and buyers will buy again and again and again. Your list, your customer list, is a perpetual asset, whereas launching a product will make you some decent cash in a few days, as you've seen. It's usually just a one-time thing that you have to repeat. But your email list or your customer list is your own private source of never-ending profits. What do I mean by this? Well, once we have a customer list, we can send email newsletters to our customers and we can recommend similar products to the ones that we've listed on Munchai. There's plenty of other ones on Munchai that other people have made, except we get a 50 to 100% commission referral fee when they sell. So all we need to do is recommend some similar products via our email newsletters. So you're probably now asking, okay, well, what do I write in these emails? And this is actually an easy part as well. So I'll show you. We go over to Munchai, the calendar of all these digital products. We go and choose a product that we want to send or recommend to our new customer list. So I'm just going to choose this one, which is going to pay me $22 at 50%, so around $11 per sale. I go to this page right here, to the same place where we get our promotional link. And you can see down here, instead of demo video, well, they've also got a demo video here, but you can see it says email swipes, right? So if I open this up, these are pre-written emails that the vendor has actually written for me to use. So all I have to do is simply copy this text on here, go over to my email sending software, paste it in, and hit the send button. And I make money. And to prove it, I'm going to show you a case study of me doing this in action just a few days ago. Here we go. Okay, quick case study. I want to show you the power of email marketing. So growing up your customer list and sending out these emails. So this is what I've done, okay? For the same product, okay, profit video. I don't know if you remember this from the previous case study, but we looked at the results from YouTube, which with the video alone made me $612. But look at this. From the emails, it made me a total of $2,400, which is a big difference. So this is why you need to have this customer list. So what did I do? Well, basically, I went over to the JV page and I grabbed the swipes. These are all the pre-written emails that the vendor has made for me. So if I open these up, you can see what they look like. I've got all the subject lines here, and then I just copy and pasted all of this stuff into my email sending software, which is this. And you can see I've sent a total of 8 emails, and I just copy and pasted them from here. That's all I did, and that made me $2,400. How cool is that? Over $2,400 just from copying, pasting pre-written emails and sending them to my customer list that I built pretty much for free anyway. This system just gets better and better and better. You can see it's even 400% more profitable than just making a video on its own. Plus, I've made a ton of money from selling other people's digital assets and listing them on Munchai in the first place to build up that customer list. All of this money is just pure gravy. So you send emails 1 to 2 times a week. Each email is going to make you at least $300 to $800. You just copy from what other people have written for you, you paste it into your software, you click send, and you make money. So whenever you need, for example, a new pair of sneakers, or you need to fix your car up, you need to take it to the mechanics and get some new tires, or you want to go on holiday, all you need to do is click the send button and send out some emails. It is literally money on demand. Now, I'm just going to give you a quick timeline of how you can get to $5,000 within the next 22 days using just what I've shown you on this video so far. Now, bear in mind, these are newbie baseline numbers. I'm being super conservative because I'd rather under-promise and over-deliver. So, for the next 7 days, you're going to do launch jacking, and it's going to generate around $600. With that $600, you go over to either Udemy or Code Canyon and you go and get a license for a product that somebody else has made. You go and list that licensed product on Munchai, and that will make you around $4,000 from other people doing all the selling for you. Now, remember, every single person that buys your licensed product, they get automatically transferred onto your customer list. So for the next 5 days after that, all you need to do is send copy-paste emails to make a further $1,000. And together, in the next 22 days, you have yourself $5,000. Congratulations. So here's what a few other people have done in different time frames. We've got Bill Ang here, who's from Singapore, who's made over $10,000 in 37 days alone after watching this training. We've also got Guy Potok here from Israel, who's made over $106,000 in just 7 months after watching this training. We've also got Branson Tai here from Malaysia, who's made over $176,000 in a few short months after watching this training as well. So now that you have the proven blueprint to $5,000 per month, as I've just shown you, how would you like to know how to completely blow this up and push the boundaries to making legacy money? So part 3 of this system is how to nuclear bomb this up to literally hundreds of thousands per month. And that's what's coming up now. So, are you seeing a common trend in this three-part system? Thanks to the digital ecosystem, all we're ever doing is leveraging other people's assets and skills. And that's why this works so incredibly well for beginners, because you don't need any expertise and you don't need any special skills either. Nor do you have to ever become an expert or get out of your comfort zone. It's brilliant because it's so simple. So to do this, first things first, you're going to need a high ticket offer. Now, we can get one of these from a place which is called ClickBank. So let me show you how to do this. You simply go over to clickbank.com. You go and set up an account. It's completely free. Once you have joined, you can go through to your dashboard right here, and then you can go up to where it says Marketplace. So click on there, and you can come through to, let's go with e-business and marketing. And what we want to do here is go and find a product that's going to pay us over $500. Now you can see the amount of money that it will pay us per sale here. This one's only $32. I'm looking for something that's going to pay me over $500 to make this worth my while. So here's one right here, and this is going to pay us $679 per sale, which is pretty cool. So couple of things we need to do. We need to open up where it says affiliate page. So I'll open up this in a new tab, and we also need to click on promote so that we can get our promotional link. So I'm going to click generate hop link, and this is going to give me my commission link, right? My affiliate link. So I'm just going to copy this one right here. Okay. And I'm going to close this one down, and then we can go to that affiliate page that we opened up right here. And as you can see on here, right at the top, it says YouTube ads. So this means that this guy, this vendor, has created ads for us to use. So you can see here, here's some of the top videos that this guy has made for us to be able to use to promote this. So all we need to do is come down here, grab one of these videos, and then we go into Google's advertising platform, which looks like this. Now, I know that this looks super scary, but don't worry, it's actually pretty simple. Just follow along with me. We go to campaigns, we click on this plus button here, we go to website traffic, and we choose video, and then we click on continue. Now, all we need to do here is come up with a name for our campaign. Scroll down, choose a daily budget, start at around $5 per day. Choose the countries that you want to advertise in. I just choose the top English-speaking countries. Language is English. And then we come down here, and it says your YouTube video. So this is where you would go and paste in the video that this guy has made for you. Okay, you don't need to make any videos. You're just using this guy's videos. So go and choose one of these videos to use, add it into the dashboard right here, and then you would go and add in your link, your promotional link that we just copied. You can go and add that in down here, further down, and then just simply click on create campaign. Now what will happen is this campaign will run almost immediately, probably in the next 4 or 5 hours, and will start generating traffic directly to your commission link. And every time somebody buys, as we've seen, we'll get paid $679, which is super, super epic. And it allows us to turn $1, every $1 that we spend on Google's platform, it allows us to turn that into $3 or $4 every single time. Now, remember, again, we're not talking about using any of your own money up front. All we're doing is taking a fraction of the profits that you've generated from parts 1 and parts 2 of the system that I've showed you today. And we're using this as a vehicle to increase it from every $1 we spend into $3 to $4 each and every time. Now, this is more predictable than the stock market. It's more predictable than Bitcoin. And once you've set it up, it's set and forget. You just set this up once and it runs in the background on autopilot 24/7, 365 days of the year. And this is exactly how Tim Verdu from Holland made $129,000 using what I've just showed you in part 3. And you can see all he does now is set up these campaigns, forget about them, let them run on autopilot while he goes around Europe with his beautiful family. This is also how Zishan from Pakistan, which is one of the poorest countries in the world, was able to generate over $291,000. This is also how Mosh Barry from Dubai has used this system to generate over $500,000. So isn't this system just awesome? Wouldn't you agree that you're looking straight at the single best and easiest solution for making serious money on the internet right now? With just 45 minutes a day, you can slot this around your current routine. You don't have to give up your job just yet. and you don't have to sacrifice anything. But it can certainly bring you the freedom that you've been looking for, just as it has for me and all the people that you've seen on the call today. So I'm just going to go through a quick summary of what I've showed you today so that you can go and implement this for yourself. So method number 1 is called launch jacking. Go and write that down and go and look for more information on it. It's the process of uploading very simple 5 to 8 minute review or demo videos. There's almost zero financial risk. It's super easy, and it will allow you to generate some profits so that you can invest in a license for part number 2. Now, with part number 2, all you're doing is getting a license so that you can leverage work that other people have done, either a software or a training program that they've created. So we use some of our profits from launch jacking to buy a license. We simply go and list it on Munchai, and we get our first initial payday. Now remember, every single person that buys our product that we've listed on Munchai automatically builds our customer list. And once we have a customer list, all we need to do is send out copy and paste email newsletters to make a further $500 to $800 from every email newsletter that we send. A summary of method number 3, which is Google automation. We simply go and use other people's high-paying products that they've made. We don't need to make anything. We also go and use their done-for-you ads or their done-for-you creatives. It's literally a 5-minute setup on the Google network. It is set and forget, and it's going to allow you to turn every $1 that you spend into $3 to $4. And it's an easy 5 to 6 figures each and every month. So, once again, I'm going to give you a timeline of how to make a consistent $10,000 a month each and every month using all the 3 steps that I've shown you on this training today. Now, this may take you around 60 days, but I think that's pretty good going. So again, you're going to start off with launch jacking, doing that for the next 7 days, and that should generate you around $600. And then with that $600, you get a licensable product. You go and list that on Munchai, you can let other people sell it for you, and you can make a big payday of approximately $4,000 just from doing that. Right, now remember, every single person that buys your licensed product will automatically get transferred onto your customer list, so you can start sending copy and paste emails to them to generate a further $1,000 just 7 days after you've listed your product. So this alone should get you around $5,000. Now, for the next 30 days, you're going to use method number 3, which is Google's automation. So for every $1 that you spend, it's going to kick out $3 to $4 each time. Now you see that I've written $5,000 here because I'm being super conservative. Like I said, I don't want to over promise and under deliver. I'd rather do the opposite. But either way, this is in total going to generate you easily $10,000 within the next 60 days. It's only going to take you around 45 minutes a day. It's easy. You can stop making somebody else rich in your day job if you have a day job at the moment, and it's going to finally allow you to get that freedom that you deserve. So right now, I'm just going to ask you a few questions. Number 1, are you glad that you came to this workshop today? Think about that, and I'm sure it's a yes. Number 2, do you realize the massive unfair advantage that this unique system gives you over anyone else trying to make money online? Because this is an underground system, I guarantee that you've never seen this before. So you have an unfair advantage right now. Can you picture yourself using what I've shown you just now to make real profits? I've given you a timeline of exactly what you need to do to make that money. Even if you applied just a tiny bit of what I've shared with you today, would you say that our time's been well spent together so far? And would you like to hear how we can go further to getting you making $10,000 plus per month as quickly as possible? I'm guessing your answers have been yes to all of these questions. And I'm confident that with enough effort, willpower, and resourcefulness, you could do this, just with what I've shared with you so far. Sure, there'll be some trial and error involved, and fair warning, because it's happened to me. You'll probably lose some money before you start making any, but you could take what I've shown you, go off and try this on your own. And with enough time, investment, hard work, trial and error, and patience, you could probably make it work. You see, the real challenge with that option is that as great as my training has been, there's only so much that I can do for you in a 1-hour workshop. So you'd be completely alone to figure everything out with no support or resources. So what if there was a better way? What if we could go at this together the same way that I've helped all the people that you've seen so far today get their results? Like Darren, like John, like Jerome, like Dave, like John, like Nanda, like Tim, like Anoy, like Ashley, like Jonas, like Branson, like Zishan, and like James. What if I took an active part in your success and made your results my top priority? What if I gathered up every resource that I've ever bought or created to make this $1 million business and just gave them to you? Now, this is obviously a premium option, but if the option was available, would you love to hear more about it and what it could do for you? Okay, well, allow me to introduce you to my brand new flagship coaching system called Ministry of Freedom 2.0. This gives you direct access to myself, to my expert team, and a tight community of people that are crushing it with this right now, many of whom you've seen on the call today. So Ministry of Freedom is the from scratch to $5,000 per month consistently within the next 22 days and $10,000 a month within the next 60 days. It is the step-by-step financial freedom blueprint plus mentorship to take you by the hand and practically force you to a consistent and predictable online income faster than ever before. Now, unlike so many other programs, your success here isn't a fluke. With this blueprint, your success is predictable. And here's how we work with you to go above and beyond your goals, regardless of where you're starting from. Now, Ministry of Freedom 2.0 consists of not only a members area where you get all of the step-by-step training on all of the stuff that I've shown you on this video today, but it also comes with coaching and resources and a community as well, which is where most of the people get their results from. But anyway, I'm just going to show you what the training looks like. So module number 1 is discovery, and this is an overview of the system. Module number 2 is the mindset for success. It's going to allow you to read this whole system like the Matrix. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you what this members area looks like. So it looks like this. First of all, you can access the Facebook group, which is our community where all of our members are. And you can interact with other people, you can ask questions, you can get help pretty much 24/7. Then we have a quick start guide, which has been made to help you get results as soon as possible. And this is all about uploading demo videos to your account and getting paid. And I help you with this, and I actually add your promotional link to my videos as well to ensure that you get results as fast as humanly possible. So if I just go back, I can show you the other training that we've got inside of here. We have a full section on mindset, because that is 90% of getting success online is all in your mind. And I show you how to conquer that with different hacks and stuff that you can do in your spare time. Now, next we have the organic module where I'm going to show you the tools that are required to do this. I'm going to show you how to do launch jacking properly step by step, what to do in your videos, how to upload them, how to get to the top of YouTube, and all of the other stuff that you need. And then I'm going to show you how to do email marketing so that you can copy and paste people's emails, hit the send button, and make a ton of money. Then week number 6 and 7 is all about product launching, where I'm going to show you how you can get a license and list it on Munchai to make an incredible amount of money. And then further on down, I'm going to show you how you can use paid traffic, which is Google's ad network, which I showed you inside of step number 3 before. So this is a comprehensive step-by-step guide, which is jam-packed full of high definition, over-the-shoulder video training, showing you what you need to do every single step of the way. And you can see the videos look something like this. So some of it is me talking to you, and some of it is me actually showing you what you need to do step by step. So this is only probably 10% of what is included inside of the Ministry of Freedom. The other 90% comes from the actual coaching. So unlike a lot of other programs out there that will just leave you in the woods alone to go and figure everything out based on a bunch of videos, we don't do that. In fact, I hire a team of over 16 experts to help you out, meaning that you get support 24/7. Now, these people don't come cheap, but I don't care, because I want my students to get life-changing results. And like I said, you won't get left in the woods alone to figure everything out. You also get to sit down with us 5 times a week live on Zoom calls where myself and my 4 pro coaches will spot check your work and your progress and will literally force you to make money. Now, all of the results that you've seen on this web class today are from students that enrolled in my 1.0 version of Ministry of Freedom, and Ministry of Freedom 2.0 is even more powerful right now. Now, all the people that you've seen are just everyday people. They don't have any special skills. They don't have any special experience. Most of them never made money online before. They all started from scratch, so it's okay if you are too. And as you've seen from the call today, the 3-step system that I've revealed to you, it's not difficult. All we're doing is taking other people's videos and uploading them to our YouTube account to make some free money. And then we take a bit of that free money and we go and buy a license to a product that we list on Munchai where other people do the selling to make even more money. And then we're just copying and pasting emails that other people have written and hitting the send button. It is so easy, and the results are insane. and all with 24/7 support in case you have any questions. All I'm going to ask you to do today is do the one thing that forever changed my life and my purpose when I first made that first $13 back in 2017. So here's what you get with Ministry of Freedom 2.0. You get 9 weeks of guided coaching on every aspect of the system that I've revealed to you on this call today, which is easily worth $2,000. I've spent so much time putting this together. You also, on top of that, get 5 live calls each week with me and my expert coaches, which is worth way more than $2,400. You also get 1 full year of mentorship and coaching, which is easily worth $6,000. Plus, you get access to a full community of all of the other students where you can ask for help and support, which is worth easily $2,000. On top of all of this, you're also going to get some fast action bonuses, which are guaranteed to get you results in your very first week. Plus, you're getting a guarantee that you won't fail. And I'm even backing that up with $10,000 of my own money. But we'll talk about that a little bit later on. So altogether, this has a total value of over $12,400. Now, obviously, I'm not going to charge you guys that. Yes, even though based on results, I know that it's still worth it 100%. Now, I paid over $50,000 at the beginning of 2020 to learn how to do the whole Google legacy method where you use Google's algorithms and their ads platforms. And that's the kind of price that you're looking at for one-on-one mentorship, because that's what this stuff is really worth in the real world. Remember, after I paid this $50,000 one-on-one coaching fee, I went on to make millions as a result. And I got ultimate financial freedom, the kind of financial freedom that Zishan has received within a few months of joining. Or like Ashley from the UK has experienced. You can see him making his first $1,000 here within 2 days of joining Ministry of Freedom while sitting on a beach in Mexico. Talk about passive. Ashley has since gone on to make almost $30,000 within 2 months of being inside. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to be charging you $29,000 or $14,500 or $50,000, even though I know full well it would be worth it based on the results that my students are getting. But with MOF, you get everything that you need at a fraction of the price. Now, I didn't really know exactly how much I should charge for Ministry of Freedom 2.0. So what I did is I consulted with a professional business development agency. Now, what they do is they value companies. And when they saw the results that I was getting for all of my 1.0 students, they said charge no less than $5,000 for this. Well, I'm not going to charge you $5,000 today because I don't believe that the majority of people can afford that. I certainly couldn't a few years ago when I was broke and on the verge of suicide. But now, I don't even need the money. But I do need to cover the costs of my professional coaches and support team. As you've seen, I've got over 16 people that I need to pay every single month. So to get inside a Ministry of Freedom 2.0 today, you can get everything at cost price if you act fast and you pick up Ministry of Freedom 2.0 right now on this video. So you can get inside a Ministry of Freedom 2.0 right now for just $797 today and 2 more installments of that later on. Or you can take care of everything at once for just $1,497. And you can do that by clicking on the button that appeared down below this video or by visiting the URL that popped up at the bottom of this video. So when you visit this URL or click on the button down below, it's going to take you through to this page right here where you have these 2 choices. You have the full installment of $1,497 or the 3 payment plan of $797 times 3. So you'll be billed 3 times of $797, which actually works out a bit more expensive. And also remember that with the payment plan option, you don't get any of the bonuses until your installments are paid off in full. So it's a good idea to go for the 1 installment plan. Anyway, when you click on here, it's going to take you through to our secure shopping cart, which is going to look something like this, where you can check out either using PayPal or using your credit or debit card directly here. Now, here's the thing. If for whatever reason your payment doesn't go through straight away, then it could be for a couple of reasons. Usually, 9 times out of 10, because this is quite a significant online payment, your bank may have blocked the payment. So what you need to do in that case is call your bank and tell them that you're doing a transaction online for $1,497 and tell them that it is a valid transaction and to allow the transaction to go through. Once you've called them and you've cleared the block, then come back to this video and click down below this video or go to the URL that is displaying at the bottom of this video and try again. Now, if you have any issues at any time with the payment, then all you need to do is down in the bottom right-hand side of this page, you're going to see a chat support bubble thing that popped up. So click on there to chat with our live support, and you can ask them any questions about Ministry of Freedom 2.0, or if you have any payment issues, then you can chat with them and hopefully they can help you to resolve it. So once your payment has gone through successfully, then the next thing that you need to do is look out for an email from Ministry of Freedom, because this email will contain your login information, and that will allow you to log into the members area so you can get started earning as soon as possible. You will also receive an additional email with your welcome pack. Now, inside the welcome pack, it has detailed, simple instructions on exactly what you need to do next to complete the sales agreement, and also to get in touch with your own personal coach, and also to attend one of the onboarding calls that we do every single day to help make the process as easy as possible and get you to the money as easy as possible as well. Now, I need 30 action takers right now, and I'm not opening this up to the masses because I care about quality and not quantity. And by opening this up to hundreds of people, will only dilute the attention that you get from both myself and my team. So, just 30 people can get this for $1497 on this call right now. So act on this right now so that you can secure the discount, and you will also get a risk-free money-back guarantee, which I'll talk to you about in just a second. You'll also get the massive discount that I've just talked to you about. You'll also get access to a bunch of epic value bonuses that I'll talk to you about in just a second that will get you results incredibly fast. And you'll also get updates to the program for life. Now, if you are skeptical whatsoever, which is totally normal, and you feel that you want to speak to somebody live, you can do so by clicking on the other link that appeared down below. Now, just be aware that if you do choose to buy Ministry of Freedom 2.0 as a result of speaking to somebody live on a call, you will end up paying an extra $500, as that will allow me to cover the cost of having somebody speak to you. So it's actually going to work out a lot cheaper if you do pick this up from the link down below or the link that appeared on the screen right now. Now, I get it. This is not an insignificant investment. And yes, it may hurt when you reach in and you grab your credit card and you put it into the secure order form. I get that. This is not to be taken lightly. This is your livelihood that we're talking about right here. This is the most important decision that you will have to make when it comes to your financial success. This is a tough one, and it is not lost on me. This is a significant investment because this is the most significant opportunity that you are going to come across. So my advice is, whatever you have to do to get that money in place, just do it. Because once you do, I can predictably guarantee your profits. So that's what I want you to do right now. Go and sign up, and let's quit messing around and do the thing that needs to be done. Because when you do, you'll get the single most proven blueprint for making $10,000 per month from home when you sign up right now. Now, there is a way that you can get inside without paying today, and I'll talk to you about this later on. Now, I'm sure you want to hear the opinions and experiences of some of our 1.0 members, so I'm going to play this video and you can hear what they've got to say about their experience with Ministry of Freedom 1.0.
Hi, I'm Kerry. I'm 44 years of age and I live in the UK with my husband, 2 children and 2 spoiled dogs. I came across Ministry of Freedom and John Armstrong when my 24-plus-year travel career came to an abrupt overnight end during the COVID pandemic, and I was looking to replace my income. I joined, I invested in myself. I decided it was the only way. I was a complete technophobe at the time I joined and had hardly any confidence. However, with the training that Jono gives you, with the coaching, the mentorship, the Facebook community, I felt immediately as part of a family. I had people I could reach out to. I was getting fantastic training that I could implement, building up my business from scratch. And to date, I'm so pleased. Thank you, Jono. I've earned nearly $17,000. All you need to do is believe in yourself, believe in the process, take action and follow what Jono tells you, and you too can have that success as well. I hope to see you in the program.
Hello, this is Jorge from jorgevila.com. I'm 46 years old. My goal to get into the Ministry of Freedom was get my financial freedom. I was looking for that. So one of the best things you can find at Ministry of Freedom, or the things that I really loved the most, was the talking with the coaches. They introduce you to new people and so on, and that's absolutely great. The training and all the stuff is really going pointing you in the right direction. I want to show you just my earnings for my last months, and this is, for example, Warrior Plus. I'm going to update here really fast, and I'm going to my wallet, for example. The summary you can get it here. It's easier. Okay, and here in the JVZoo platform. So this is pretty much what I wanted to show you. Hope this video has helped you a little bit. Bye.
Hello, I'm Nana Brown and I am 34 years young. I live in the UK, and before Ministry of Freedom, I used to work as a product manager for a a nuclear security company. So nothing to do with digital marketing or affiliate marketing. And I had a decent job. I just had a promotion, but I was not happy at the time. So that's why I started looking into working online, because I wanted to have more time for myself and for my family. And I just felt there's more to life than what I had at the time. So when I came across Ministry of Freedom, I didn't even think twice. I jumped in headfirst, and it was absolutely one of the best decisions I've ever made, because I learned so much. The training is incredible, and I've achieved so much in such a short period of time. And also the community, we are supporting and helping each other out. And that's one of the best things that I love about Ministry of Freedom. So I was able to quit my job, and now I'm working online full time, and I'm living the laptop lifestyle. So let me show you what I've earned so far thanks to the Ministry of Freedom. This is one of my accounts, and as you can see here, I've made over $32,000 as an affiliate, and I'm now top 5% affiliate, which is insane to me because I didn't have any experience before. And then my second account here, I've made over $63,000 selling products as a vendor. And then if I scroll down a little bit, in this account, I've also made over $6,000 as an affiliate. So across the two accounts, you can see that I've made over $100,000. This is what made it all possible, and I was able to quit my job. Now I'm happy. I'm no longer stuck in a rat race 9-to-5 job. And so, yeah, Ministry of Freedom is freaking awesome. All right, I hope this helps. See you later.
G'day, it's John Newman here. I just want to do a quick shout out and testimonial for Jono Armstrong's Ministry of Freedom program. I started out trying to make money online in a lot of different ways since 2014. I never had very much success until I come across Jono Armstrong. This program has got everything you need to be successful online. It's got an amazing amount of support, is astronomical. I've never seen anything like it. It's got heaps of paid coaches to be there to guide you along your journey. And during that process, I've actually become a top 5% affiliate now on Warrior Plus, as you can see there. And not only that, I've actually started launching my own products, and I've just recently done a product launch. And as you can see here, I've made actually $59,000 in sales through launching my own products, and that I would not have done that if it wasn't for Jono Armstrong and his Ministry of Freedom program. As you can see here, here's my latest results. You can see here the latest results, over $20,000 the last month. And as I said before, I would not get anywhere near this if it wasn't for Jono Armstrong and his Ministry of Freedom program. It's everything you need to be successful online. Do yourself a favour and jump on board now. Thanks, John.
Hello guys, I am William. I am a 12-year-old kid that has joined MOF extremely recently. So here in my YouTube channel, you will see here I am Epic Product Reviews, and you'll see I have 308 subscribers, which is whopping. Now, you may be wondering, what is this? What can I do? Can I make money from this? Well, of course you can make money. Here are the results. And you can see here, yesterday I made $21. Last week I've made $188. And here, the last month I've made $2,500. As well as that, I have a whopping $3,700 ready for transaction, which is really, really amazing. So I can literally just pull it out the bank.
Okay, awesome. Well, as you can see, all of these people are regular everyday people who came into this with zero prior experience, prior knowledge, or any prior skills. So it's okay if you are too. And there's no need to be scared. In fact, this is the whole reason why I created Ministry of Freedom 2.0 in the first place, to take everyday regular people like you've just seen, or maybe just like yourself, green grass newbies, and show them step by step how to grasp their own financial freedom from scratch. It's literally impossible to fail. Now, MOF is one of the only programs online where new members regularly make their investment back within days of joining. All different backgrounds, genders, countries and ages, as you've seen, and everybody's making money. It's also the only program that shows you how to start with almost zero investment into ads, websites or other necessities, as you just start by uploading videos, which is free. Now, I know you've probably seen other webinar videos like this, but let me assure you that this is different. My program is results driven and all of my students get results. This 1000% works for everyone. Even if you suck at this, it still works. In fact, it's impossible to fail. Okay, and here's what I can do to help you even further. So with Ministry of Freedom 1.0, you got access to the blueprint, myself, and my team, just as you do this time. But I asked my beta members of Ministry of Freedom 1.0 how I could make this program even better and faster and get even more guaranteed results. And with their help and their feedback, I thought long and hard as to how I can get you results as fast as humanly possible, as passive as possible, and guarantee that you will succeed with this. And because of that, I came up with the following fast action bonuses. Now remember, there is only 30 spots available for these bonuses, so if you want them, you need to act ASAP. Now bonus number 1 is guaranteed fast money, and how this works is I personally send you sales 2 times a week, and it's your ultimate advantage for guaranteed profits with the free method. Now this fast action bonus puts commissions in your pocket weekly as you are progressing through the program. And this gives you a massive head start over any other program or method. In fact, I put my whole business on hold and I send you traffic and I send you commissions. Now, countless students have made their investment back many times over with this feature alone. For example, Jaylee Saunders here, she made $274 today. We also have this guy, I can't even pronounce his name, but yesterday he made over $500. We've also got Mitch here, who woke up to $96, and we also have Laurentina Berens, who keeps getting all of these sales coming through into her inbox as a result of this. We also got Linda, who went out on a long walk, and she came back to her delight. She'd made over $189. We've also got Pamela here, who, I can't even see this, I think it's like $170. Anyway, there are so many testimonials that we've got. They're literally coming out of our ears from our members that are making money on a daily basis. And I'll show you actually inside the private Facebook group in just a second so you can see for yourself. Now, this bonus alone is responsible for members making their investment back within days of joining Ministry of Freedom 2.0. It is that powerful, and it's something that I've never seen in any other program out there. And bonus number 2, you will also get this when you sign up at the full 1497 price for Ministry of Freedom 2.0. You'll get this completely free included. And what this is it is the done for you super funnel. So, you know, in method number 3, when I was showing you inside of Google AdWords and I was showing you how to use other people's high ticket offers, the offer that we found on ClickBank was only paying around $650 per sale. Well, with bonus number 2, I've secured you a private offer which will pay you twice that amount. It will pay you $1,200 per sale, and you get all of the stuff set up for you. You get all of the ads, you get all of the creatives, you get all of the pages, and my team will set everything up for you on your behalf. You will also get $100 free advertising credit just to get started. Now, this is your shortcut to scaling to dream income. Now, most other people, when they get started with online marketing, take years before they'll graduate to 4-figure commissions like these. With MOF, we bake it right into the program so you can get even closer to job replacing money as soon as possible. So, we give you all of the done-for-you materials that you need. You get access to a top converting offer that spits out $1,200 commissions per conversion, and you also get professional help setting everything up on your behalf. This is exactly the offer that Tim used when he made $129,000. This is the exact offer that Saul used to make $668 today, and you can see that he only spent $20 to get that $668 payment, which is pretty epic, right? So now, from these bonuses, you're getting fast results by me sending you sales twice a week. You're also getting the done-for-you super funnel, which has a total combined value of over $14,000, and they're yours completely free of charge when you pick up Ministry of Freedom 2.0 via the button that appeared down below this video or via the URL that appeared on the screen. Now, I also thought, how can I make this system as passive as possible? And I came up with the following bonuses I'm going to give you, again, completely free of charge when you pick up Ministry of Freedom 2.0 today. So bonus number 3 is the done for you passive income setup. This is where my team go in there and set up all necessary accounts on your behalf so that you can be up and running in record time. Plus, we set you up to outsource everything to make it completely passive. We will train a virtual assistant on your behalf that can do all of the grunt work for you. So you can sit back and do literally nothing. My team will train them for you. So this allows you to skip the stress and avoid mistakes. Like I said, we'll also train your virtual assistant so you can offload tasks to them. This will allow you to get started making serious passive profits within mere days. So now you're getting me sending you sales a couple of times a week. You're also getting access to the Done For You Super Funnel, where my team will set everything up for you and it spits out $1,200 commission checks. You're also getting the Done For You program setup, where my team will set everything for you, and they will also train a virtual assistant that can take over and do all of the stuff on your behalf. Now, this has a total combined value of 19 grand, and it's yours all completely free of charge when you pick up Ministry of Freedom 2.0 at the full 1497 price by clicking on the button down below this video or by the URL that appeared on this screen. Okay, fast action bonus number 4. This is called the 2-for-1 program access, and this gives you an extra set of login credentials to give to any person that you choose. This can be your business partner, it could be your spouse, it could be your wife or your husband, and this basically allows you to save 50% right now. Because I know it's easier to have a partner to do this with. I do this with my partner, and you'll get to meet my partner Chicha in a few minutes' time. So I'll give full access to one other person of your choice. It could be your partner, your friend, your colleague, or even your virtual assistant, and you can split the costs evenly. This is exactly what Cam and his wife have done. They say here, my wife and I are loving doing this together as a power couple, which is really awesome. You get to do it and it's fun. You get to do it together. So now you're getting me sending you sales twice a week. You're getting the Done For You super funnel, which spits out $1,200 commissions. You're getting the Done For You program setup, where my team will do everything on your behalf. They'll even train a virtual assistant for you. You're also now getting the 2-for-1 program access with a total combined value of over $20,000. Yours completely free of charge when you pick up Ministry of Freedom 2.0 at the full one-time installment plan via the button down below this video or via the link that appeared on this screen. Now, here's how I can guarantee your success. So bonus number 5 is called the Ultimate Launch Booster, and it's a guaranteed top seller on your very first software launch. So if you remember inside of method number 2, where we get a license and we list it on Munchai to make some big money, well, my team and I will give you every resource and advantage to sell hundreds of copies of your very first licensed product. Using method number 2, we will help you to do that, and you'll easily bank windfall profits and put at least 500 to 600 buyers on your customer list to ensure continued success. I will also personally promote your launch as well with all of the considerable firepower that I have, and I will also pay for all of your premium sales materials for you out of my own back pocket to help you to maximize your sales and, more importantly, your profits. That's on me, okay? Now, the Ultimate Launch Booster eliminates all of the guesswork from your first launch. There's no worrying about traffic, there's no trial and error or guessing what kind of product or license will sell, there's no cost for sales material because I'll pay for it out of my own pocket, and you get to build a huge buyers list as a result. So now, you're getting me sending you sales a couple of times a week, you're also getting the Done For You super funnel, which spits out $1,200 per sale, you're getting the Done For You program setup, where my team will set up all of your accounts for you, you're also getting the 2-for-1 program access, which will allow you to give another set of credentials to your partner or spouse or your virtual assistant, and you're also getting the Ultimate Launch Booster with a total combined value of over $26,000. Yours completely free of charge when you pick up Ministry of Freedom 2.0 via any of the buttons that popped up down below or via the link, the URL that appeared on the screen right now. Now, we're not stopping there. We've also got fast action bonus number 6, which is the Joint Venture Profit Accelerator. And this is a 2-part bonus. Part number 1 is called the Commission Doubler, where I will bump you from 50% to 100% commissions on any future launches that I personally release. Now, implementing what I show you inside a Ministry of Freedom, you'll be able to make twice the money with 0 extra work because I've bumped you from 50 to 100% commissions. Now, part 2 of this is where you get free access and automatic approval to promote any software release that you want. Any product that is released on both JVZoo or Warrior Plus, I will get you free access to that product, meaning that you don't need to buy any more software or shiny objects ever again. I will get them for you completely free of charge. This in itself is worth thousands upon thousands of dollars that you would probably otherwise spend on buying these shiny objects. And I also get you guaranteed approval so that when you go to promote these products, you get guaranteed approval. You're guaranteed to make money, which is pretty cool. So now you're getting me sending you sales, sending you guaranteed money a couple of times a week. You're also getting the Done For You Super Funnel, which is a private offer that spits out $1,200 commissions. You're also getting the Done For You program setup, where my virtual assistant will go and train your virtual assistant. They will also go and set up all of the accounts that you need to make Ministry of Freedom run. You also get 2-for-1 program access. You can give an extra set of credentials to your partner or spouse or VA. You're also getting the Ultimate Launch Booster, where I will promote your launch. My team team will work with you to make sure that your very first licensable launch is a huge success. And now you're also getting the Joint Venture Profit Accelerator, where I get you any product that you want completely free of charge. But it doesn't stop there. We've also got Fast Action Bonus number 7, which is probably one of the biggest ones of all. And it is your own personal success coach. Boom. No other program is offering the level of support and coaching that we have inside of Ministry of Freedom for under $10,000. So this is on top of all of the other live coaching that you get inside of the support system that's already in place. On top of all of the live Zoom calls that we do 5 times a week, you also get direct access to your own personal coach, meaning that you can message your success coach anytime and expect an answer within 24 hours, usually much less. So your coach will also reach out to you to check in and nudge you and make sure that you're on the right track and forcing you to make money. This is massive, and I think that it's personally undervalued here at $7,000. So you get priority access to your own dedicated coach for your first 60 days. This is the critical period where you need the most support and where you're going to have the most questions. So we've got you covered. At MOF, we do everything to ensure your success right out of the gate. Many students benefit from extra support, guidance, and motivation when starting. This bonus gives you all of that and more. Now, remember, this is only exclusive to people that pick up Ministry of Freedom 2.0 at the one-time installment plan, okay? So, in total, here's what you're getting. Me sending you sales guaranteed twice a week. You're getting the Done For You Super Funnel, which spits out $1,200 commissions. It's a private offer, and you get everything that you need set up and done for you. You also get the Done For You program set up, where my team will go and train your virtual assistant, and they will set up all the necessary accounts that you need to make this work. You also get the 2-for-1 program access, so you can give an extra set of credentials to your partner or your spouse or somebody else. You also get the Ultimate Launch Booster, where we ensure that your first launch is a total success. You also get the Joint Venture Profit Accelerator, where I bump you to 100% commissions on any of my launches, and I also get you free access to any shiny objects that you want from JVZoo and Warrior Plus moving forward. You also get your own personal success coach, which is massive. This has a total combined value of over $39,000. All yours completely free when you pick up Ministry of Freedom 2.0 at the one-time installment plan, either via the button down below this video or via the URL on the screen right now. Now, here's how I can guarantee that you will not fail. Okay, because I know that this is probably something that you're worried about. So I'm guaranteeing that this is not going to happen. So either you get results or we pay you. Specifically, this is a profit guarantee that states that you'll profit a minimum of $10,000 free and clear within the next 60 days. That's net profit, okay, after expenses. But if for some reason something goes wrong, something wildly unanticipated occurs, and you don't have the kind of success that you've seen from every MOF user shown here today, I will immediately refund every penny of your investment, and I will pay you $10,000 on top of that. Powerful stuff, I know. This is a rock-solid binding contract that we both sign when you sign up, when you join Ministry of Freedom, that stipulates that I'll uphold this $10,000 profit guarantee. So, with that in place, you are completely covered either way. Now, these are the conditions, the qualifications for this profit guarantee. Here's what you need to do. All you need to do is watch each video in the first 9 modules of the members area and take action, which you need to do anyway in order to get results, right? Secondly, you need to attend or watch the recordings of the weekly Q&A sessions that we have inside of Ministry of Freedom with all of our members, which is not difficult, right? Thirdly, you need to launch at least one product with our help on the Warrior Plus network, on Munchai. You need to go and get that license and list it on Munchai with our help. That's another thing you need to do, which you need to do anyway in order to get to that $10,000 anyway, right? You also need to keep a 60-day accountability diary, which you can do inside of a simple Google Doc. Just state what you did and what you learned. That's it. Those are the only things that you need to do to qualify for this $10,000 money-back success guarantee, which, as you've seen, is super easy. So with a $10,000 profit guarantee, you either win by generating life-changing passive profits from the proven MOF system, or you win. You decide after giving it a fair shot. If it's not for you, you can get a full refund plus an extra $10,000. Now, the full details of this guarantee are going to be on the URL down below on the sales page. So go and check it out. You can also read the full details of this guarantee as soon as you get inside as well. Okay, so either way, you win. You've seen the qualifications. All you have to do is a little bit of the work and you make $10,000 minimum in the next 60 days. Does this change things for you? knowing that as long as you take up your responsibility and hold up your end of the deal, which isn't difficult, either way, you're going to be $10,000 richer within the next 60 days. Okay, I'm going to get into some questions right now. So these are some of the frequently asked questions. Are there any further investments? Yes. You need a software, which is a bonus page creator, which is going to enable you to get more sales. And that software is going to cost $67. Okay, it's not very expensive. You're also going to need what's called an autoresponder. And this is something that is going to automatically allow you to build that customer list. Now, this is only $15 a month, which is pretty much next to nothing. You're going to be making way more money than that. And these additional costs are going to seem like a drop in the ocean once you start earning. So nothing of any significance. And also, if you want to go down the paid ads route, then obviously you are going to have an ad budget because it is paid advertising, but you probably knew that already. But basically, these two things here, the software and the autoresponder, those are the only further investments that you need. The rest you can get started pretty much completely free, as we're only uploading videos to YouTube to make money, right? Now, you could be thinking money is a bit tight. Well, if you knew that in 60 days from now, I could make you at least $10,000 richer for investing only $14.97 today, you would find a way to get that money, wouldn't you? You're damn right you would. So let's stop messing around. This is your life and your financial future that we're talking about, so let's get it done. You could also put this on a card and pay it off daily for less than the price of a Starbucks coffee. In fact, this is exactly what Robin Palmer did when he first got into Ministry of Freedom 1.0. He couldn't afford it, but he knew he didn't want to miss out on this amazing opportunity. And you can see the results that he's got in this screenshot right here, where he's made over $63,000 since joining. So he's obviously made his money back and then some. Anyway, I'm going to call my wife over right now because we do this as a power couple and I want you to hear her side of the story. Plus, I need to give my voice a bit of a rest right now. So, okay, Pez, could you come and speak to these lovely people? Good. Okay, this is Chicha. This is my wife.
Hello. Where should I look?
At this camera.
Hello.
So we've been doing this together as a power couple, as I explained, and she has been witness to my journey since we started, right?
Right.
Let me just turn this up a little bit. So.
Right.
Okay. Cool.
Right.
Right. Yeah, so basically I just want you to tell it from kind of your side of the story because you've been here since the very bitter beginning.
Yeah.
And I'm sure people watching, they've heard enough of me, they've heard enough of my voice, they want a fresh face and a fresh voice.
Aha.
Scene,
well,
so.
Thank you everyone for staying in this webinar until the bitter end.
It's been a long one.
Okay. Anyway, let's get into me sharing everything about our journey, specifically when Jono started this whole business.
Yeah.
So at that time, after what you doing?
I'm moving it closer to you because it's a sensitive.
I can move closer.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah. Okay. So I think Jono already gave you a little bit a story of yourself, right? Until you finally got out of the drug addiction.
Yeah.
So he got out of that, thankfully, and then we got married, but we didn't get out from the financial difficulty situation.
Yeah.
So we did have finance situation.
Pretty severe.
Badly,
Yeah.
like super bad. And although we did all right day by day surviving, but it's a total struggle because we didn't really have a job. I mean, we did a lot of stuff going on, but it's like super limited.
You were even going to apply for an Uber job, yeah?
I did, yeah. I was going to apply to be an Uber driver. So basically, we were just trying to cope with the situation and try to live day by day and surviving the big bad world. But anyway, we got married.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. And
Wasn't
it's
a lavish wedding.
it wasn't a dream wedding.
all.
It was a beautiful wedding, but it's
Yeah.
not like it's simple. It's simple, and we got helped
Yeah,
a lot from our family members, thankfully. And after that, it was even difficult. After the wedding, it was difficult. We didn't have usually you go to a certain honeymoon, like a very special days honeymoons. You plan it out. We didn't because we couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
We did have an awesome honeymoon, but it wasn't like the typical honeymoon. Yeah, well, anyway.
We went round Bali on a trail bike with
Backpacking.
which is where we are now, incidentally. If you're wondering, we're up in the hills of Bali.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway, I'll let you carry on.
Yeah. So those moments, I mean, it was beautiful moments. I appreciate it. I love every bit of it. It's just, it wasn't like, aku mau bilang nggak ideal.
It wasn't.
Standard. Maksudnya,
It
it's
wasn't
not like,
a dream wedding. I
Yeah.
mean, it was just like a small ceremony in a church with friends and family, and nothing lavish whatsoever.
Yeah, and the honeymoon also, it's not
Yeah.
like, wow, I love it. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
it
I
was
love
cool.
every moment of what we had at
Yeah.
that time. But it's just to show you that we were struggling.
Yeah.
At that time, and you can see it. I think did you mention about your Facebook before?
Yeah, but not everybody will be able to see my Facebook, so I told them about our vlog. So if you go over to YouTube and you go and search for Jono Chicha,
Yeah.
you can come across our vlog here. And if you go to videos and you scroll down to the very first videos down here.
Just scroll down. It's basically telling you our journey.
Yeah.
At the same time, when we just found out about this business, so we were struggling with a lot of things, and you can see it in our
Here,
YouTube
look
channel.
at this. We didn't have a washing machine. Chicha is scrubbing the clothes with a bar of soap. And I'm helping her out.
God-given talent, washing machine by hand.
We were super hard up. I mean, we didn't really have that much money coming in. I was doing the odd musician work. Chichi was like cutting people's hair and doing their makeup for some extra money.
A lot of things.
But the main source of money that was coming in was our mums sending us money like every week. And sending us food actually more than money, because
like
that's what we
this
really
month,
needed.
my mum sent us like food, and the next month your mum will help with the bills. It's just our family's been a great help.
Really supportive.
Yeah.
Like when her mum used to come round and buy Domino's pizza, you probably heard of Domino's pizza. For us at that time, that was like a big deal. It was like we went out to a restaurant or something, because that rarely happened, right? We couldn't afford it.
So can you imagine, like this whole junk food? I mean, like McDonald's, it's becoming precious. I mean, luxurious stuff for us. So when my mom come around, visit us, that's when we usually get Domino's, McDonald's, everything, and the kids will love it because we couldn't afford it. Well, if you're wondering what we eat day by day, it's just like the food that we eat to survive.
Yeah. It was just rice and then tahu,
just
tempeh,
to survive.
it's
it's
stuff
not
like vegetables.
Yeah, for me, it's something that is normal, but for Jono, it's
it was
it's
hard.
a struggle. It's hard, but he did it, because we need to survive. And when my mom arrived, this kind of food that you probably hear like, oh, it's just daily food. It's nothing big, like
it was a big deal.
It was
for
a
us.
big deal, yeah.
And like we used to go to the supermarket on a Friday, because on a Friday, that's when they used to have special deals on like meat, and it was really cheap on a Friday. So we used to go on a Friday to the supermarket. Chichi would bring a calculator with her, so that we could decide what we could afford to buy and what we couldn't afford to buy. We had to total it up to the penny. Things were that hard. I mean, it's totally different now. We can go to the supermarket, not even look at the price tag and buy whatever we want. But back then, it was that difficult. And I don't know if you've experienced that, or maybe you're experiencing it at the moment, but it's tough when you live in that close to the breadline.
But the main thing is we understand.
Yeah.
We experience that.
Yep.
We experience those difficulties. So when you're in your hard times at the moment, trust us, we know how it feels.
Yeah, 100%.
So go back to the vlog. If you wanna visit that channel, you can see the progress that we've made.
Yeah.
From it's basically the whole journey. You can see it in our vlog how our life progress.
Yeah, I mean, you can see some of the earlier videos. These were all filmed on a broken iPhone 5 that was held together with a rubber band because we couldn't afford anything else. You can even see some of our DIY vlogs here where we're making our own light stands and stuff like that because we couldn't afford it. And then as things progress, you can see we're getting more and more financially free to the point where we start vlogging about luxury resorts, business class.
Started to you can see
Yeah.
from the quality itself, the
Yeah.
quality of the video, you can see the transition and
Yeah.
our progress. Like Jonah said, we were filming on a broken iPhone and then we were filming to a better camera and then
Yeah.
better and better and better. You can see it from the quality of the video, from the content, from the places
Yeah.
that we went to. You know, we started off making videos at home and
yeah.
we only travel because at that time Jonah was playing for a big
A band,
singer.
yeah, I was
He
still
was
doing
playing in a band.
music work.
Yeah, with a
But
big
the
singer.
point is that all of this stuff here is time-stamped. Look, 4 years ago. You can't fake this stuff.
No,
You
we
know,
didn't
you
plan
can't
this.
fake this stuff on YouTube.
We didn't plan this.
So if you need to go and verify that we are actually telling you the truth, then go to our vlog and go and check it out for yourself and see.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Yeah.
and then I would also like to share from the vlog. You can see that's when you found this business model. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So before Jonah found this business model, we did try some online businesses.
Loads
yeah?
of things. We
E-com,
tried,
SEO,
yeah.
website building,
CPA marketing,
CPA,
Amazon,
Bing.
trading, pretty much everything out there. When you type in "make money on how to make money
Yeah.
online" into Google, you're going to see all of these different methods. We tried pretty much all of them, and this system is the one that we got started with that worked. That we could start pretty much with zero investment, unlike all of these other ones, because we didn't have any investment to invest into it in the beginning. So that's why it was so great, right?
Yeah.
Carry
Kasi
on.
lupa.
Sorry. Yeah, carry on.
No, I forgot every time you jump in.
I
and
get
then
excited.
Yeah, and then I get like, you know, like bukan shortcut, like blackout minds. Blackout. Well, anyway, so Jonah found this business model and it wasn't easy at that time with our situation. Again, you can check in the vlog because at that time when he started, he was nobody. Nobody know
Speak
who.
closer.
Yeah. Check. So he was nobody in this business model, but he found like, oh, I kind of figure out how to do it,
Yeah,
the method.
yeah, uploading videos.
So he was excited, right? He was excited, and then he thought like, okay, I think I'm ready for my first review videos.
Yeah,
And he's just like keeping like he always take notes. He always make notes.
I still do now. This notebook is full
Yeah.
of to-do things that needs.
Yeah,
to
we got our precious notebooks from the start. Yeah,
Yeah.
we save it. So he took notes. He wrote down everything. He practicing, and at that time, the only laptop he had was this old laptop from
2012. It was like a notebook thing.
Notepad something. It's an old
It's a cheap
laptop.
one, yeah.
It's a slow laptop.
It was broken as well.
Yeah, but it did the job.
Yeah,
His drive to do it, you know, like he doesn't care about whatever he's doing it with.
Yeah.
So he did. He's so excited. He did the review on his old slow laptop on the top of my ironing board. We couldn't afford any working desk.
yeah.
And trying hard to find we can afford a good lighting as well. So at that time, he need to find a position like in front of the window, you know, do it in this time of day so he didn't lose the light.
Yeah, because you see a lot of other people doing these videos, and they've all got really good equipment, probably like I've got now.
Yeah.
With good cameras, good lighting, good microphone, but I didn't have any of that back in the beginning. I had to use what I had, which was this old, crappy 2012 laptop that hardly worked, but it did the job, and that's what got me started earning money so that I could upgrade, right?
Yeah. Okay. So back to the tools. That's what he did. That's what he decided to do with whatever he had at that time. Mm-hmm. And then he got like I said, he already knows what to do. He's like so excited.
Yeah.
until he didn't have
Any support
any
or
support.
anything? Because I bought a $2,000 course, right?
No. Let's not get there first. I was gonna say, like, although you already excited, you know how the method works, so you get this tools, although it's limited. But then you were nobody. Nobody knows you,
Yeah.
so no vendors would approve him.
Yeah.
So that's another obstacles in this business model.
Yeah.
So this being nobody put him in a disappointment. Am I saying it right?
Disappointing situation.
Disappointing situation. So after you got already so excited, but nothing,
Yeah.
no reply. So can I keep saying? Can I keep
Well,
telling
it
this?
depends what you're going to talk about.
Well, I'm just gonna share how you broke down and
Okay.
cry,
Oh, all right.
which is
That-
human,
that
right?
story.
Yeah, that story is human. It shows that you're human. You
You're gonna
experience this.
Humiliate me now.
I'm not. This is not a humiliation. This is showing that you were struggling. You
Okay.
faced obstacles, and you were human to cry. It's fine. So he's so excited. He's like practicing all the review, like, oh, I think I can do it now. I'm ready for my first review videos. And then he tried to email for vendors approval.
Yeah.
So he sent it.
I was trying to get my promotional link approved.
Yeah.
And if you don't get it approved, then you can't
No point.
make any money.
Yeah, no
So-
point. You're making a review.
And actually, this is one of the issues that you will run into if you try to do this all on your own, okay? And that's the issue that I ran into that Cheech is explaining now.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
I couldn't get my link approved,
yeah.
right?
Okay, you keep calling me. I forgot what I
Sorry.
wanted to say. So it didn't get approved. He didn't get approved. See,
I didn't get it.
no.
the guy
I was
wouldn't
gonna
approve me.
share you the story of you broke down, but it's not like that.
That is the one.
No, you didn't get any reply at
Yeah.
all. I mean, like, you didn't get approved. Probably they can say, like, I'm sorry, John, I couldn't approve your
Well, no,
request.
he just
But
ignored
there's
me.
nothing. So
Yeah.
this one time, he just went downstairs and then went straight in the room, looking sad, looking disappointed. So I went in the room and he was crying, literally crying, tears dropping, and
Frustration.
yeah, frustrated because, look at this. I'm waiting for vendor's approval, but there's nothing. So the email is just like sent, but there's no reply. Not even like, sorry, Jono, you're nobody. You cannot promote this. Or, sorry, Jono, you don't have any background in this industry, so I cannot expect you to sell my nothing. It's
Yeah.
just plain nothing. It's like you're waiting for a friend request and never accept it.
Yeah, but the reason why I was crying is because I knew exactly what I was going to do for this video that I was about to upload. I knew exactly how the product worked. I'd studied it for like a couple of hours to really learn how to do it. And I was like this close to smelling that money coming into my account. All I needed was this link approved. So I kept on emailing the vendor and he just ignored me. And that broke me down into tears of frustration.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah. You gone blank.
yeah, I always gone blank when I'm. Yeah. Anyway, so that journey showing another obstacles that Jana had to go through in this business model when he started. And then afterwards, I remember that he borrowed money from his mom
Yeah.
to buy a high ticket products. So he did that because he told me, like, oh, I need this because I need to be successful in this business. So I need to buy these high ticket products. And then I said, like, oh, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like for someone who's prioritizing on the primary expenses. So what is this high ticket product? I mean, you didn't even make money yet, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like pessimistic about it, especially when you want to spend that amount of money.
It was a $2,000 training course that I wanted to buy. Right? So it was a lot of money.
Yeah, so it was a lot of money, but because I am also want to support him and I believe in whatever he wants to do, because I know it's for the benefits of all of us. So okay, so he borrowed money from his mom and he bought this course until he's doing this course, and like, you know, like there's no support, there's nothing. Basically, even with this high ticket course, he didn't get guidance, he didn't get support. He still have to wondering on his own. So it's basically like a school, like you're given a book, but you don't have any teacher and you don't have any classroom mates. So you're on your own. You get a book, like, hey, join our school, and then when you come to school, you get a book.
It's exactly like that. So I got access to just a bunch of training videos without any support, without any Q&A sessions, nobody to ask questions to if I got stuck. So exactly like what Chichi just said, it was like buying a book that came without a teacher.
Not buying a book. It's like you go to a school and then you're just given a book without a teacher, without classmates.
Yeah.
So this is what he finally found out by buying this high-ticket product, and it's disappointing. I mean, for me, it was disappointing because he spent a lot of this money, and then he still needs to
money which I borrowed as well.
Borrowed as well. So basically, we're in debt with our parents.
And money that we should have actually spent on more primary things like food.
Yeah, primary things. Yeah, because I'm all about like, oh, kids' school tuition, food, and blah blah blah. But again, it's a risk. You know, if you want to improve, you got to risk something. And he believes that this method works. I know, I just need that little something, which in the end, he figured it out on his own. Yeah. Although he already bought this high-ticket product.
And it took months,
It's months. So all of this story that I'm telling you at the moment, you know, from that when Jono started on the ironing board. Until this high ticket, he made...
I made my first commission in February 2017. It was $13, and then I started making some decent money.
Got refunded.
And that got refunded as well, which is another story. Anyway, I started making some decent money around summer 2017, after I'd bought this high-ticket course and started figuring everything out on my own. And I probably made around $700 in that summer of 2017, and I was continuing to struggle. I was continuing to figure everything out on my own until I had my real breakthrough at the beginning of 2018, like I showed you in my Facebook story before. So it did take a long time for me to get to that point, right?
Yeah, and a lot of spending as well. You know, he spent a lot of money to finally find the answer. Finally figure out how to make it in this business model. And I always remember, you know, when I told you that he frustrated, broke down and cried, he didn't get any approval and everything. Even before all of that, I remember that he didn't even get a review access. And I remember that Jonas Lindgren is somebody who gave him actually the first man to give you review access. So his help is given away for Jono at that time to finally learn to make that review that I'm telling you about on his slow laptop on my ironing board. So from all that I'm telling you, so what the journey of Jono's doing this business model from the start is, first, he didn't get any review access until it's given. And then I would call that a help, a support. And then second, you know, he bought a high ticket products, but he's still figuring things out. He didn't get the answer. Like I said, a book without a teacher. So it means no guidance. So he had to figure it out on his own. So based on this journey, that's why we created Ministry of Freedom, based on these experiences, how he's struggling, how he got helped, how he finally figured things out. Then from all this journey that I'm telling you, we created Ministry of Freedom. right?
Yeah,
Based on
yeah.
those experiences itself, because we know how hard it was to start in this business model.
Yeah.
We know how crazy it was, walking blind without any guidance.
Yeah. And
And-
we also know exactly what you need as a newbie
Yes.
in place to help you get to that point
Because
of your
we were there.
breakthrough as soon as possible. And just going back to what Chichi was saying before, I did spend a ton of money on different shiny objects trying to piece everything together on my own. And this happens to everybody who tries to do that. And it's like you get taken down these different rabbit holes because there's a lot of marketers out there and a lot of fake gurus that are just trying to sell stuff to you, and they don't care if it works or not. They just want your money. And for that reason, if you try to figure this out on your own, you're going to get misled by all of these different gurus who are saying, oh, you need to buy this $12 software, you need to buy this $27 software, when you don't actually need it. But you'll find if you do try to figure this out on your own without a coach, without any kind of guidance, you're going to get taken down these rabbit holes, and before you know it, you're going to spend so much money on useless things that you don't need. Whereas we created MOF, we created Ministry of Freedom 2.0 because we understand the struggles that newbies go through, because we went through that struggle. We understand the pitfalls, we understand the rabbit holes, and we understand exactly what you actually do need to get to that point of success. And all of those things we've included inside of Ministry of Freedom so that you can start getting results as soon as humanly possible, without wasting time, without wasting money, and without struggling. Right?
Right.
Sorry, I get a bit emotional sometimes, but it's only because I really care about this thing that we've created, and I know how much it's going to help you out.
Yeah. We genuinely want to help you with Ministry of Freedom.
Yeah.
Like I said, we know how it was. I know how it looks like.
Yeah.
I experienced that with him.
Yeah.
The no support, no guidance, no exact what do you call it?
Structure.
Structure
Yeah.
on how to proceed in this journey. That's becoming obstacles in Jono's journey in this business model. So that's why Ministry of Freedom is created to provide you with support, with clear structurized. Not book.
Well, step-by-step videos
Yeah.
that explain every step of the way. Also, your own personal coach.
With guidance and
Yep.
coach and a great support team.
Yeah.
And this is proven. I mean, like it's been going on. I mean, since last year.
Yep.
When
In
we
Ministry of Freedom 1.0.
Yeah, with Ministry of Freedom 1.0. And
Yeah.
our purpose is genuinely because we want to help people who wants to start in this industry, in
Yeah.
this business.
Yeah.
And again, and yes, of course, we sell this Ministry
Mm-hmm.
of Freedom. You're going to say like, okay, you sell a lot of these things because you want us to buy Ministry of Freedom. I do, yeah. I'm not going to lie to you. I do. It
Yeah.
keeps us alive.
Yeah.
And but me, you can see how I speak, right? I'm not a marketer. I'm not good in marketing products, but Ministry of Freedom is genuinely created to help you. And when you bought into this course, I can assure you, you won't get the disappointment like I did, like I got when he bought his high-ticket products.
When I bought that $2,000 course.
Yeah, so yes, it's a lot of money, but like I said, when Jono bought his high-ticket product, it's like, oh, it's a lot of money, but like I said, it's a risk
Yeah.
to make your life better,
Yeah.
And with Ministry of Freedom, well, luckily it's not like $2,000. It's still a big amount of money. I'm not going to underestimate that, but we did know how that's supposed to, maksudnya berharga, maksudnya bayar segitu tapi dapat
Yeah.
I mean,
what she's saying is,
bayarnya mahal,
we
tapi
understand-
you get what you pay gitu.
yeah, we understand that it's a big amount of money. I mean, $2,000 for me, for us, when we didn't have any money, was a huge amount of money. So we understand that it is a significant amount of money. However, you do get what you pay for.
Yes, that's what I
And
mean.
the crazy thing about this is, if you try and figure all of this out on your own, you very likely that you're going to spend that same amount of money
Even more.
on different softwares and training courses that cost $27 here, $12 there, and it all mounts up to be the same amount of the same amount that Ministry of Freedom 2.0 costs. Plus, it's going to take
Even
you
more.
10 times longer to get there as well. So I just don't see the point.
Longer and more expensive.
Exactly. That's the point. But I mean, on top of you experiencing the struggles, you've also experienced the highs as well, right? The good times. I mean, the
course.
stuff that we've been able to afford, it's mind-blowing.
Of course.
It's-
Look at us with this lighting, with all this equipment.
Well,
you
not
know?
only that, but it's mind-blowing that one person, a one-man band or a power couple can take a laptop and an internet connection and literally make millions of dollars. I mean, we're up here in the hills of Bali. We're staying in a resort at the moment, but just behind us on this hilltop, that's where we've bought land and we're building our own dream house. And that would have never have been possible
Never.
if I was still working as a teacher or as a musician. That would have taken literally a whole lifetime, 30 or 40 years of working to be able to even afford that. And we've done it in less than 18 months because we have this online system. So it's just mind-blowingly amazing, right?
Yes. Because, you know, this house John was talking about, it used to be just chat or a daydream between like our, you know, like bathroom situation, you know,
Yeah.
like we used to imagine this, like fantasize,
Yeah.
daydreaming about like, if we have a house, if we build a house, and we sometimes fighting for something that we don't have yet.
Yeah.
So-
it's like we're hallucinating in the
yeah,
bath,
hallucinating
talking
like
about
oh, if
the
we build a
tiles
house
that we'll
from
put
the
on the
scratch,
wall.
yeah, the paint is like this. It's like
Yeah.
that's mind blowing for me because now we're
It's actually a reality, right?
happening.
Yeah.
It's building from scratch, and yes, we're fighting for real now. For
Yeah.
like, oh, I want this door, I want this tiles, I want this. That's amazing.
It is. It's amazing.
And-
Anyway, we don't want to bore you with our achievements because we know that you want this for yourself. So
But you will get there. That's
Well, yeah.
we're doing this because not to boast. No,
Yeah,
not
no.
at all. It's to show you that it's not impossible.
yeah, you
It's
can
not
come
impossible.
from really humble backgrounds. You know, you can be coming from a struggling background and you can still achieve what we've managed to achieve. How do we know this? Because we were there.
We were there,
We
you know.
struggled as well.
We were. Well, I am more, not apa, more emotional. More maksudnya bukan emotional as in angry, but
Yeah.
more emotional as in I want to share
you
something
cry
more.
easily and
No, something more emotional in this webinar. Like, okay, the thing that is mind blowing is we are turning from someone that get help into someone that can give help. That's
Yeah.
for me is also mind blowing. You know,
Yeah.
we were coming from someone who receive help from a lot of direction, and now we can be that people.
The
we
provider of
we
help
can
for
help
other people. Yeah, that's totally
not
true.
only our family, but
Yeah.
we can help a lot of purpose, a lot of causes,
yeah.
and that's for me is something another level. Not
Yeah.
only we survive, we thrive, we also be a blessings for a lot of people. That's mind blowing for me.
Yeah.
We used to get help.
Yeah.
I want to cry. Like
Calm down, calm down, calm down.
that's important for.
Yeah. Sini. It's okay, it's okay.
Sorry, but it is the truth.
Well, yeah, I mean, on top of us having money to be able to donate to charitable organizations and stuff now, the amount of people that we've helped transform their lives through Ministry of Freedom as well. I'm just going to go into the Facebook group right now and I'm going to show you some of the results that we've got. I mean, this is the private Facebook group here for Ministry of Freedom. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just gonna get a towel. Past Willy Wonka looks sad.
Okay, she's just going to go and dry her eyes. Anyway, So this is the private Facebook group where we have all of our members. Now, inside of here, I want you to look at two things. First of all, when people ask questions, right, they get an answer pretty much straight away, right? And this is amazing. They get answered not only from our staff members and coaches, but they also get answered from other members. So it's like a full tight community of people that are helping each other out. And this is a massive deal because you've probably heard the saying, people thrive when they get together with like-minded people. You know, that's exactly what's going on inside a Ministry of Freedom. You are not alone. You are not alone. So, also,
It's that song, you and I.
Sorry. Also, when people join Ministry of Freedom for the first time, you can see they post to say, hey, I'm a brand new member, and then look at all of these people in the comment section down here welcoming these people into the members area and willing to help them out and stuff like that. Anyway, the other reason why I'm inside this members area because I wanted to show you some of the results, and I told you that we have member testimonials and income screenshots coming out of our ears. This is one of the sections that we have inside the Facebook group where I prompt people to show their income screenshots. And look at this, 670 comments, right? So there's just so many people putting their income screenshots inside of here. You can see here, you can see here, you see multiple three-figure days coming in through here. You see $1,000 in there. You can see small earnings, big earnings, thousands of dollars, hundreds of dollars down here. And this is just amazing. I don't know any other program, like I said before, that can take regular people, everyday people that have no knowledge about marketing, and turn them into people that are able to generate 3 to 4 figures on a daily basis. But that is what's happening inside of the members area here inside of Ministry of Freedom. You see, I just keep on scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. These are all results, and people congratulating them for getting their results as well, which I think is cool. Are you okay now?
Yes, I'm okay. I was just saying like I want to share something emotional, and then I got emotional.
She gets emotional sometimes, but
sometimes
that's all right. That's why I love you, Pez.
Yeah, because because this journey is change our life, and it's Jonah just shared you about the Ministry of Freedom group, right? It's amazing, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it has grown like this wonderful, you know. The in Ministry of Freedom you get professional coaches, and they're really awesome in helping members, and then the support teams, amazing support teams that, you know, like live for you day and night, answer your questions, and the community that has grown bigger and bigger ever since we launched Ministry of Freedom. This community helps you, and not in a competitive way, I must say. It's like a family for you. It's like, so when I said like you go to school without teacher, only the book, with Ministry of Freedom, you go to school, you get your teacher, you get the book, you get your schoolmates, but all of them is not competing each other, but aku suka lupa, complement each other. That's what I want to say. Complement each other in this healthy, competitive environment. If you're worried about but everybody's making review videos. But, you know, in this Ministry of Freedom, it's instead of feeling it's a competition, it's more like a
community.
It's a
we
totally
help,
supportive environment, positive.
We help each other to thrive, and we're so happy when people they post their testimonials of people earning money. Everybody's so happy for them. It's a really great place to be, right?
If you think you're not gonna make us successful because you don't want people to be more successful, you wrong. You don't know my husband, my dear fellows. We are proud to see people
succeed.
Succeed. Making, even if they're gonna make greater, more successful than Jono, we're still going to be very proud.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, 100%. And you know, this is one of the main reasons why I spend so much money every single month on the best professional coaches, which are themselves marketers. I spend a lot of money on support staff because I know that you need that support, especially when you get started. And I don't care that I have to spend that much money on these people because my main focus is to get you results as fast as I can. So that's why I do it. And it's something that I wish that I'd have had when I first got started.
Yeah, I wish you had that too.
Instead of it taking me 9 or 10 months before I started getting good results, I'd have probably started getting good results within a couple of weeks. Seriously, if I had access to this kind of thing. So now you may be thinking that, okay, you just want us to buy your coaching program.
We do.
Obviously we do, because, and we're not just saying that because, yeah, we do make money out of it. You know that, right? And we're not just saying it because
the value for that amount of money.
Yeah, but the reason why I want you to buy Ministry of Freedom over any other course out there is because I know that this is going to get you results. I know how much effort that I've put into this to help you to get results. I know how many staff and support people that I hire to help you to get results. And I don't think you're going to get that with any other program out there. So, I mean, first of all, if you do want to be successful at anything, find yourself a coach or find yourself a mentoring program. That is undoubtedly the thing that's going to help you to succeed.
Yes.
If you try to do this on your own, yeah, you can definitely succeed, but just be ready for a very rocky road of trial and error, frustration, and wasted money and wasted time.
Take it like this.
It's better if you get a coach. Yeah, sorry.
I'm just going to add it for you. Like, take it like this. Like, is there anybody in the history of sports make it to the Olympics without a coach?
That's true. Yeah, that's a good point.
Actually, I was asking, but you know, I don't think like how can you go far if you don't have a coach? Like, I think everybody has a coach, right?
Well, all successful people understand that if they want to get to the next level of success, then they do need to have a coach. So even if you don't pick up Ministry of Freedom, if you don't like it or whatever, which is pretty crazy, get yourself a coach if you want to succeed. That's my number one piece of advice. If you take anything away from this video, get yourself a coach, okay? And then get Ministry of Freedom, okay? If you're looking for the easiest, the best way that you can get started making big money online with very, very little financial investment, Ministry of Freedom is the way to go. We've tried loads of other things. Amazon affiliates, we've tried Shopify, we've tried e-commerce. They're all going to require you to put a substantial amount of your own money for websites, for templates, for traffic. You don't need to do that inside a Ministry of Freedom. So it's a pretty much zero financial risk way for you to get started, make money online. Anybody can do this. You've seen all of our members inside of here. Everybody's earning. That's all I've really got to say.
I don't know how else to convince people. Like, sometimes you get like bad response, like, oh, it's not real and blah blah blah, ignoring the facts that Ministry of Freedom is already help many members to succeed in this business. So sometimes people are just so mean and so like, no, it's not real. You know, we have these members who already.
We've got literally hundreds of members that have succeeded and they're all so excited about it. And actually, if you want to go and speak to them and check them out, we do have a public Facebook group so that you can verify that these people are real, these people are earning. So if you go to Facebook, right, and you go to, it's called MOF Achievers Group. This is a public Facebook group, so you can go and join this. You can go and interact with our members. You can go and see their results. They post their screenshots in here, so you can go and verify that these are actually real people and they've got their results as a result of joining Ministry of Freedom.
And they're not bots.
They're not bots either.
If you wanna ask me about them one by one, I know them one by one.
Yeah, and another thing, okay, there are going to be people who are saying negative things about Ministry of Freedom. Do you know why? Because they're going to try and sell you onto something else. If you go onto Google or YouTube and you look for reviews of Ministry of Freedom, any negative review that you find, they're going to try and sell you onto something else. This is called parasite marketing, and it's the lowest form of marketing. I hate it, but sadly, people are doing that. They're going to say bad things about Ministry of Freedom. They're going to say, here's an alternative course that you can get. Just be aware of that. Okay,
Yeah.
I hope that you do trust us when we say that Ministry of Freedom is genuine. It works.
I hope you're smart enough to know that when somebody say negative things about a specific name and then try to promote something, that's dodgy. For me, that's low.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
I'm
is.
not gonna say this brand is shit and buy this brand, my brand, or something like that. I mean, if you make an honest review, like only for that and not selling other things, it's fine. But if you're like talking negative about specific and then selling, it's just too low.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know what else I need to say. All you're doing here, like I've showed you in this training, is uploading videos to make money pretty much for free, and then buying a license, listing it on that platform, Munchai, selling it to make a ton of money, and then sending out copy-paste emails. It is that simple. And that's why all of our members get results, and I hope that you will be our next one. Anyway.
All I can say is, if you want to start in this business model by Ministry of Freedom, it's the best course to start in this business model. If you ever find another course, then go buy another course. But this is the best course to start if you want to have a successful journey.
Yeah,
Affiliate
absolutely.
marketing.
Cool. Anyway, we've been talking for quite a long time, so
And I've been crying as well after I humiliate you with your cry.
thanks for
Thanks,
joining us,
guys.
Pez. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, thanks.
I'm going to get back to the slides
I'm gonna
now.
get back to my bacon and eggs.
Okay.
We can afford bacon now.
Okay, all right. So if you haven't picked up Ministry of Freedom 2.0 yet, I don't know why you haven't done that, but maybe it could be for a number of reasons, and I'll try to answer those frequently asked questions again. Now, remember, you can pick it up at any time by clicking on the button down below this video or via the URL that appeared on the screen right here. If you're still skeptical, remember that you can always book a call and speak to somebody about this by clicking on the second link that's down below this video. But do remember that if you do choose to do that, you will end up paying an additional $500. Okay, so here's some more frequently asked questions. What if I'm sure that I can afford this? What if I'm not sure that I can afford this right now? Well, a lot of people wish that they could be financially free, but wishes by themselves are worthless. Broke people wish, successful people plan. If you had the money right now, would you do this? It's only $797 if you buy in the installment plan. Look around your house. I guarantee you have stuff around your house right now that you could sell to come up with that. Do you have any savings that you could dip into? Do you have any space on a credit card? Or you could do what Oscar did right here, who actually borrowed this from a friend on the promise to pay him back a percentage of the profits. Now, that was a month ago, and Oscar since made $6,883. So he paid his friend back in full, plus an extra $500 for doing that, which I think is super duper epic. So you are on this video right now because you want something better. Something probably hasn't worked out the way that you wanted it to in your life so far. Now, if you don't make a change and do something about that, then you're going to stay stuck exactly where you are right now, and nothing is ever going to be different. And also, think about this. If you are stuck in a regular job, maybe you went to university with the intention to get a safe job that's going to pay you and guarantee your financial future for the rest of your life. Well, think about this. The pandemic that we've been through has only proven that safe jobs are no longer as safe as you think. In fact, I've got one of my students here. His name is Glenn. He's an airline captain. And hear what he had to say about his so-called safe job.
Hey guys, what's up? My name is Glenn, and I'm an airline pilot for these past 30 years. I've been flying to Dubai, Tokyo, Bali, Kuala Lumpur, Singapore, Bangkok, Ho Chi Minh City, so regional flight actually. I was enjoying my profession as a pilot for these past 30 years. But these 2 years has been a tough time for me because I've been grounded due to this pandemic. It has a huge impact as well financially to my family. Especially on top of that, I'm still building our brand new dream house that I haven't been able to complete it due to this pandemic. I thought I was safe on this job called safe job. I was in this golden cage of comfort, but the deal is not that anymore. It's no longer safe anymore. But luckily, and I'm grateful for this, I met Jono and Chiche. They introduced me to Minister of Freedom. Now, because of Minister of Freedom, I can get back on my feet again. And I know now that I can make myself rich instead of anyone else rich. It works, guys. Cheers.
Pretty powerful story. So Glenn has actually secured his financial future now by joining Ministry of Freedom, and he's doing great. But this just goes to show that so-called safe jobs are just not the same anymore. I mean, who'd have thought that an airline pilot could be grounded and taking a severe pay cut for a year and a half? I mean, usually airline pilots are always in demand, right? But it just goes to show that everything is moving online now. So you have to get started or you'll get left behind. Because the shocking reality right here is that 48% of Americans have less than $10,000 saved for retirement. And that includes baby boomers and ones that are nearing retirement age right now. That is pretty shocking. $10,000 isn't going to buy you a lot of bread. Trust me. And Social Security is not going to cut it either. You're on this video because you want something better for yourself, right? And probably something hasn't worked out the way that you wanted it to. And that's a result of you just doing the same things that you've always done has put you in the position that you are in right now. Now, if you don't do something about it, how can you expect things to change? Remember, if you keep doing what you've always done, you'll keep getting what you've always got. So it's time to make a change, because how many of these red blocks is it going to take until this problem that you may have is solved? Each one of these blocks, and I know they're very small, represents a week of the average person's life. Now, I've already filled up to the age of just over 40 right now, so I'll never get these red blocks back again. But luckily for me, because I have discovered this system and I've been implementing it, and I've made over $6 million and I'm retired, I can enjoy the rest of my grey blocks here all the way up to the age of 85 plus in complete financial comfort. I don't need to worry about money anymore, but it may not be the same situation for you. I mean, I look at some of my friends from 20 years ago, they're still doing the same thing that they were doing. They're still doing the same thing right now that they were doing 20 years ago. So you need to do something about this so that you can live your grey blocks for the rest of your life in some kind of financial comfort, not having to stress about bills anymore. So it's really time to take some action. You've seen all of the results that MOF has given to all of the 1.0 members, and it's even better now. Now, I'm positive that it can change your life in the same way that it has changed all of those other people's lives as well. And I'm even putting my own money on the line to guarantee it. So what's stopping you from making that change? If it's money, then remember that your paycheck, if you are in a 9-to-5 or a day job, it gets replenished every single month. Money gets replaced. But time is something that you will never get back. When it's gone, it's gone. It's the most precious resource that you have. So stop wasting it by trading your time for money in a 9-to-5 day job. Stop chasing the 9-to-5 paycheck. Invest just a portion of it into something that will ultimately give you more of your most valuable resource, time, and allow you to start living your life on your own terms. You can do that right now. I'm giving you the opportunity to do that. All you need to do is pull the trigger. So let's go. Because this is the number one reason that poor people stay poor. So think about this. Billionaires risk and lose millions to become billionaires. The same with millionaires. They risk and lose thousands or hundreds of thousands to become millionaires. Now, broke people typically want to lose nothing yet become super rich. And this is the broken dollar mindset of poor people. And this is the number one reason why the poor people stay poor, because they don't want to invest in themselves to give themselves a better future. So don't look back and regret the opportunity that is staring you in the face right now. Don't do another 30 years of a 9-to-5 slavery and look back at the age of 65 when you have very little money saved up in retirement, you don't have the energy to enjoy your retirement, and you're generally unfulfilled. MOF has the power to enable you to retire way sooner, just as it's done for me, while you're still young and fit, or to eliminate the stress that you may be under if you are already at a retirement age. Now you can do something about it, and I can help you to get there. So don't pass this opportunity by and live to regret it later on. Do something that your future self will thank you for. If you want something that you've never had, you need to do something that you've never done. This is the thing that you've never done, and it can be 100% responsible for your freedom in every aspect of the word, both financial, time, and location. Now, I know that you might be scared if this change will work for you or not, so just remember that I am qualified. I've even been officially recognized in Forbes for this, and I'm ready to help you, just as I've helped all of the people that you've seen on this video today. Now, I also understand your concerns, as sadly, there are a lot of scams out there, and there's a lot of evil people who will simply take your money and run. Now, that's not what this is. You've seen all of the quality step-by-step training that you get access to inside of your membership portal that took me literally months to put together. You've seen the amount of coaches and support staff that I hire to help you, and more importantly, you've seen the rewarding results that this has produced for all members that have put their trust into me and in my Ministry of Freedom system. Now, I'm not here to rip anybody off or take their money. The fact is, I don't need the money anymore, but I do need to pay my staff and my overheads, which is why I have to charge for this. Now, I can't force you, but I do sincerely hope that you do believe me. And just remember, people like Forbes, they don't even touch or deal with unbonafide people. So I hope that this is enough to tell you that I am bona fide and I'm not going to run away with your money. And you can even go and check out this article in Forbes. Just go to Forbes.com and go and check it out if you don't believe me. So this is your chance to make the change that you want. I personally don't believe in coincidences. I believe everything happens for a reason. I believe that the reason you're watching this today is no coincidence, and I also believe that this is your opportunity staring you right in the face right now. Sacrifice just a little bit of your money and time for total freedom. Believe me, this is worth it. I'm doing everything that I can to make this as easy and as painless as possible for you, including a way that you can get inside of Ministry of Freedom 2.0 completely free today. Remember I told you that there is a way that you can do this? Well, it's called PayPal Credit. All you need to do is go and talk to PayPal and ask them to loan you the money so that you can get inside of Ministry of Freedom 2.0 right now today and secure all the bonuses. And you'll end up paying this off over the next 6 months at only $249 per month. Now remember that I do have a profit guarantee where if you don't make $10,000 in the next 60 days, I give you $10,000 back after you've completed all the requirements. So either way, in the next 60 days, after month number 2 here, you're going to be $10,000 richer either way. So this isn't going to really mean anything at all. So if you haven't already got inside of Ministry of Freedom 2.0 already because you have an issue with money, go and speak to PayPal so you can do that. Rest assured that this is completely risk-free. So, what if I don't have enough time? Well, the best part of this is it gives you your time back. Now, in order to demonstrate this, I want you to take out a pen and a piece of paper and list the 5 things that you are spending time on right now to make money, including any jobs, businesses, or side hustles, or even any other training courses that you might be taking to improve your situation. So list those 5 things down in order of how much time you spend on each one. So number 1, taking the most time. Number 5, taking the least amount of time. Now take your pen and cross out number 5 and replace it with Ministry of Freedom. Now you're set up to start making dramatically more money without spending any more time than you already are. And because we're doing this together, you'll save even more time. So I'm basically giving you leisure time while helping you create a $10,000 a month passive income business. Just like these guys here, I've showed you what Tim Verdou's been doing. Now, this is Bouke here on the right-hand side. He's also from Holland, and this is his first $1,000 day that he filmed while he was on a beach in Thailand, which is pretty epic. All right, what if I'm not 100% confident that I can do this? You don't need confidence. You just need desire, because we give you all the resources, tools, and hand-holding that you need to get results. Success with Ministry of Freedom isn't an accident. It's a logical byproduct of the Ministry of Freedom system. You bring the fire, we bring the gasoline and pour it all over it and then set it alight. Can I do this if I'm under 18? Yes, you can. You've seen that we have a guy in our program called William. He's 12 years old. He's made multiple thousands of dollars using Ministry of Freedom as well. So yes, you can, as long as you can afford it. Don't go and steal your parents' credit card and put it in. Make sure that you ask permission and make sure that they're happy with you pursuing a career online. Do I need an LLC to do this? What about tax? No, you don't need an LLC to do this. You can set one up if you absolutely want to, but it's not required. You can just set this up under what's called a sole trader or a sole proprietorship, something like that, which basically means you're an individual. As far as tax is concerned, I'm not here to give you tax advice. I'm not legally allowed to give you tax advice. I'm not a tax attorney. I'm not a tax lawyer. I suggest that you go and speak to one about it. But as far as I know, it is considered as income tax. Okay? So here's Johnny Rose, who you will see in just a minute. I've actually got a video of him. This is him making his first $1,000 online, and he was super happy about that. Now, finally, let's look at any other possibilities that you may have to swing at. Let's look at any other options that you may have to swing at. You know that in order to be incredibly wealthy, incredibly successful, and have money that you can put away for retirement, that you can put into investments like bonds and stocks, you need to have some kind of vehicle that will generate you that cash flow. And you can only really get one of these vehicles by having a business. So let's see what other business opportunities there are out there. Well, first of all, you could go to college. You could become an attorney like this guy. And after spending around $200,000 on college fees, you can look to be making around $51,000 to $160,000 a year. Most of our Ministry of Freedom members make $100,000 a year without having to invest $200,000, and they get to do this from the comfort of their own home. And this is going to involve going to college for at least another 3 years, I believe, which is crazy. You know, Ministry of Freedom is only going to take you 9 weeks. College is going to take you a few years to get through, plus cost you 10 times more. More than 10 times more. More than 100 times more, actually, if it's $200,000. Franchise. Okay, you could go out there and buy a McDonald's franchise. It's going to cost you $2.2 million with liquid capital available of $750,000, which you probably don't have in the bank. And either way, if you do set up a franchise, it's not going to be passive. You are going to have to be there. You're going to have to hire staff. You're going to have to do bookkeeping. You rarely will get a day off. Okay, even some of the cheaper franchises here, like cruise planners, are going to cost you at least $11,000. And you need to have an initial investment on top of that of up to $23,000. Okay, offline businesses, well, let's not even get into that, because you've seen what's happened over the past year and a half. You've seen the way the world's going. It's all going online. You've seen all the boarded up shops on the high street. So probably getting into an offline business is the worst thing you could do right now. Either way, in terms of investment, Ministry of Freedom, $14.97. Other options, the cheapest one I could find was $10,000. All the way up to $2.2 million for a McDonald's franchise. Time to get results. Ministry of Freedom, it's 8 weeks at the absolute outside. Other options, it's going to be at least a year, up to 7 years of university. Is it risk-free? With Ministry of Freedom, 100%. Yeah. If you don't make results in the next 60 days, I give you $10,000. All of these other options, if you go to university, you don't get a job at the end of it, they're not going to give you your money back. No way. If you don't make any money with your franchise after getting a McDonald's franchise, they're not going to give you your franchise fee back. So as you can see, this is as risk-free as it gets. So, just a reminder of what you're getting when you pick up Ministry of Freedom 2.0 on this call right now via the button that have popped up down below this video or the URL that appears on your screen. You're going to get access to 8 weeks of guided coaching, 4 live calls each week with me and my expert coaches, a full year of mentorship and coaching, full community access to both the community and the Facebook group. You also get the following bonuses: me sending you sales, the Done For You Super Funnel that spits out $1,200 commission checks. You're going to get the promo credit for your ads. You're also going to get the Done For You program setup, the 2-for-1 program access, the Ultimate Launch Booster, the Joint Venture Profit Accelerator, and one more that I forgot to add to this is your own personal coach for your first 60 days. Now, if you are here because you just want to get the freebies and you're not picking up Ministry of Freedom, then I really don't understand how you intend to get successful online. I mean, you could go out there and try all of this stuff on your own, but like I said, that's what I did, and it took me a year, and that was putting in 10-hour days of research. I ended up buying a bunch of shiny objects that totaled up to way more than the cost of Ministry of Freedom, and it took me so much longer to get to where I wanted to be. I could have saved way more time if I'd have got into Ministry of Freedom. I wish they'd have had something like Ministry of Freedom around when I did get into doing this, because I'd have started getting results within weeks instead of years. But if that's what you want to do and you're being stubborn on yourself and you're determined to do this all on your own, even though you probably know that you're going to end up spending even more money, nobody's going to help you out, nobody's going to support you. Don't come blowing up my Instagram account asking for help, because I'm not going to help you. I'm busy helping people that have actually paid me inside of Ministry of Freedom. So you're on your own. But if you're here to get the freebies, you can get that from this URL right here. Okay? Go and visit that URL, type it into your address bar so you can go and get your free $97 free Instagram software. Go and pick that up there. That is basically it. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to play these videos, and there's a 15-minute countdown timer on here. When this runs out, then I'm closing this down. You will no longer be able to get Ministry of Freedom at the discount, and you will no longer get any of the bonuses either. So the timer is now ticking. It's time to pull the trigger. It's time to get off the fence. While you're thinking about it, listen to what my members of Ministry of Freedom 1.0 have to say about this program.
My name's Paul. I'm 45. I'm from Australia. I work in construction. I have done most of my life. I've been looking to get into the online space as I've been, unfortunately, through a pretty messy divorce, and I need to get full custody of my daughter as she is being abused by her mother. So the only way to do this is to get into the online space. I can't do that whilst working full time. So I came across your course, man. It seemed to tick all the boxes. I've got involved, and since being involved, within the first 2 weeks, I've made my money back from that initial investment just by following your course and the step-by-step training and implementing everything as it goes, man. So, look, I only 100% praise for what you've put together and what you're doing here. The support beyond the video training is amazing. Get access to yourself and your support team through the Facebook group and the live webinars each week. And yeah, man, anyone else that's on this call and looking to get into the online space, this is definitely where you want to be. So
I am Honor from India, and I would like to tell some things about Ministry of Freedom. That is, I have joined Ministry of Freedom in 24th of March or 25th of March. To do good things in affiliate marketing, you need someone to guide you. You need a mentor. So I was searching for a great mentor. Okay, someone who understands the pain of newbies, and I have followed you for past year. So I decided to take the leap of faith and join this program. So it was my first high ticket program, and I am from a third world country. So this was a big investment for me. But what I can see in just a week or so is this was a very worthy investment. So much info that you have put in this product. You are behaving like a real mentor, where you are showing us about how to think about this business. This is a serious business. This is not something get rich quick. And till now, I have made like 1K in this period of 1 to 2 weeks.
I'm from Sweden.
Yep.
And I'm 73 years old, so I have already retired.
Yeah.
And I have been from time to time, I have been interested in internet marketing.
So you've tried, you've bought some courses and things in the past, and did it work?
No, I didn't feel the right backup.
And how much success have you had with Ministry of Freedom so far? Have you made much money?
I have maybe made $1,000 roughly.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been an electrician for all my life. I'm retired now because of a back injury. I've been struggling online for like 12 years. It's been a bit of a journey. I've bought so many programs that failed, that didn't work. And I sort of followed Jono on and off, seeing some of the things on YouTube. And then I was lucky enough to be a beta tester for the Ministry of Freedom. And within the first couple of days, made a few $100s, which was exciting because it was basically the first money I've ever made. And then so I've probably been in the course now a couple of months.
Yeah.
I've paid back the course.
Yeah.
Which is great. And I'm just building out my system more and more. And just the last review that I did, I made about $420 in commissions. And I also got on the leaderboard and got 5th place on the leaderboard, which gave me a bonus of $125. So that's awesome. The first time I've ever been on a leaderboard and won some bonus money. So
that's perfect.
It's been a great journey. So I just say to anyone, give it a go. There's a unique way that Jono's got us to be able to make money. So it's a good little part of the system. So thank you, Jono.
Hey everyone, I'm Paula Marie Roberts, and I used to be a retail manager for many, many years, and I really wanted to get out of being an employee and actually be able to have more freedom in my life. So I invested tens of thousands of dollars into courses that failed me miserably, made no money, until I purchased the Ministry of Freedom and met Jono Armstrong. Now, the man that I like to call the man with the big heart, because he has not only shown me one way how to make money online, but 3 ways of how to make money online that actually work, and has stepped me through it through his Ministry of Freedom program, so I could do it whenever I was available to do it. Not only that, he has been incredibly generous with his time and incredibly generous with his level of support that he's offered us. So thanks so much, Jono. I am now a full-time digital marketer. I also met my business partner within the Ministry of Freedom, and we've also launched 7 courses. Can't believe I'm saying that. It makes me so happy. Thanks so much.
Hi guys, Bobby D here. I work full-time. I work 70 hours a week in my full-time job, and I do affiliate marketing on the side, normally about 5 to 6 hours a week. I've been using the MOF system for 18 months now, and these are my results. So this is my Warrior Plus account, that's me, and that is $109,454.26 that I have taken. That is all down to the of freedom training. It simply works, guys. Just take action and make money. It's that simple.
Hi there, Cynthia Benitez here, and this is a testimonial for Jono's Ministry of Freedom. And before I joined, I was working as a marketing assistant, and I have recently been fired. So I decided I didn't want to work for anyone else anymore, and I started to look for things online. I found Jono, I started to follow him, and then when he launched this, I jumped in because I knew I needed a mentor, and I really like how he teaches things. And yes, since I joined, I made over $40,000. And yeah, it has completely changed my life. It's an amazing coaching program, amazing support team. They're always there to help you and guide you. And yeah, I don't regret it one bit. So yeah, if you can't, jump in, because it's an amazing opportunity, and it will change your life like it changed mine.
Hi everyone, Sulek here, and I'm actually 20 years old. And what I'm doing currently is that I'm actually a university student and I'm currently doing chemical engineering. And the reason why I bought Ministry of Freedom is that I only did not want to have one source of income, because I've actually heard that it is not good to only have one source and it's good to have multiple sources of income. So that's why I actually bought MOF in order to do affiliate marketing, and it has really helped me out a lot in making money. And so what actually is present in Ministry of Freedom, which I found helpful, was especially the mentors. Oh my goodness, they're absolutely amazing, and the amount of value that is present in the training. And if I have any questions, the fact that I'm actually able to ask my coaches for any doubts and they will actually clarify it for me literally immediately, it makes it so amazing. And the amount of money that I've made so far from Ministry of Freedom is actually $660, and it has actually helped me out a lot, because before this I was not able to make money. So thank you, Ministry of Freedom.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Now my name is Bill Ang, and this is a quick testimonial for my mentor Jonah Armstrong for Ministry of Freedom. Now, I am having a full-time job right now, and I'm also pursuing college at the moment, so I have two big full-time commitments in my real life, I guess. So a full-time job and part-time college studies, and I'm also, with the power of Ministry of Freedom and the knowledge and the support, I am getting massive results. And when I mean massive, I have managed to generate over 5 figures. You hear that right? And you're gonna see it in a short while. I have generated over 5 figures while managing these two full-time commitments at the moment. So let me just show you. So you guys can see this is my account, so this is my name, and right now I have pending about 4 grand that's pending for me, and I have earned over a total of 11 grand in this short period with MOF. Honestly, this just works, right? And you guys should go for it. And this is just a quick one, so take care.
Hi there, my name's Johnny Rose. I'm 34 years old, and I have been one of John O. Armstrong's earliest MOF members. I've made about $80,000 in revenue with this program, and honestly, it is by far the best and most transformational internet marketing, affiliate marketing, coaching program I have been part of. I knew nothing about this world before I jumped into it. I worked for years and years in B2B enterprise technology. I worked in big technology firms, and this whole time, this whole world of making money online was just passing me by. I jumped into Ministry of Freedom, and within days, I was beginning to see traction quickly online based on all the stuff Jono and his coaches were teaching. Inside Ministry of Freedom, you get everything you need to be making 5 to 6 figures a year, maybe even more if you're a really impressive breakout student. You have coaching, you have content, you have community. Everything you need is inside of Ministry of Freedom to succeed online.
Hey, my name is Dan and I'm 23 years old and I'm a member of Ministry of Freedom. Alright, before joining Ministry of Freedom, I was a college student, okay, and I was studying engineering, and I knew that that wasn't the path to success. So while in college, I needed to find a way to build a business, to make money online, and I bumped into MOF. Alright, and I'm just shocked by the training, okay. There's training, especially the support as well, right? The support is crazy. Jono is there, Jonas is there, and many of his support staff, they are constantly in the group helping you out, and the training is second to none. Alright, after joining MOF, I have made over 6 figures in sales, and this wouldn't have been possible without Ministry of Freedom. It's crazy. Alright, so if you're still thinking about joining MOF, don't think any further, because this is it, okay? If a 23-year-old can do it, you can do it too. Alright, see you.
Hi, I'm Kitsani, and I just want to share with you about my experience with Ministry of Freedom. I was doing marketing communications for a hospitality company before running my own corporate training business in Singapore. And then COVID happened. Although I've dabbled in online marketing before, but since COVID happened, I had to make an online business work for me to replace my income. So whether you're a new beginner or you have tried online marketing but not making any money, I feel that MOF training is definitely a good place to start. Through my learning journey with MOF, I started making small profits in the beginning, as I learned. And then once I reached the last training model, and that's when I felt that I was ready to embark on paid advertising. And then, boom, it happened. I started making my 4 to 5 figure income. So in closing, I must admit that joining Ministry of Freedom is one of the best choices or decisions that I made in my life. And I certainly hope that you consider to do the same. Bye.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Cam Witt. I'd like to take a few minutes of your time tonight to just make you aware of Ministry of Freedom and what an amazing opportunity, and also just to put a real shout out and support to heartily support Jono Armstrong, the founder and developer, and then the rest of his staff that he has with him. Just wanted, though, to really, you don't know me. I'm an airline pilot. I'm retired now. Used to fly F-18s in the Canadian Armed Forces. And I've come to this point where I have found a very realistic potential to replace my income. I made about just over $3,400 US, and through and sales, which was just amazing, which recouped any of my initial outlay. And here's the Warrior Plus webpage that shows my current balance there of the $3,400. Ministry of Freedom, we have a number, like 4 or 5 training sessions where Jono Armstrong comes along, and a number of other trainers and leaders within the organization all come on and do one-on-one coaching. People are able to ask their questions, and amazing support worldwide from people from the Middle East, South Africa, Asia, North America, Europe, Australia. It's just an amazing mix of people and experience and ages and work, and it's just an exciting and wonderful place to be. And whether you believe me or not, you don't know me from Adam, but I just wanted to support Jono and what he has done for me personally, and what he does on a daily basis for those that have joined Ministry of Freedom.
Hey guys, Joe Mac, JMax Media. I am getting on here real fast to brag on Jono and Ministry of Freedom. I invested a lot of money. It was a risk for me to do that. Since that time, I've quit one of my 2 jobs, and I'm still going forward. This is going to show you what I've done. $1,709.12. That's amazing. I got to tell you, for me, that's amazing, because prior to May, I had made about $20 or less online marketing. So kudos, do it, go for it, figure out how to get the money, borrow it, beg it, steal it, whatever you got to do. I shouldn't tell you to steal, but hey, make it happen. And thanks, Jono. Thanks for the opportunity.
Hi, Terry Till here, speaking from the UK, and I just want to give a quick testimonial to Jono Armstrong and his Ministry of Freedom program. As you can see, this is my Warrior Plus account, and it really has helped me, and I'm looking to do far better in the future. So I just want to say that this is a great program, and lots of information, really going to help anybody, whether they be newbies or experienced affiliate marketers.
Hey guys, Sean here. Big shout out to Ministry of Freedom. As you can see, this is my Warrior Plus account. This is the money I have already withdrawn. I still have a pending balance. And if I go back to my PayPal account, take a look guys. This has all happened because I just joined Ministry of Freedom. Completely changed my life, guys. Let's go to my email. Look at that, all the sales notification. Look at that, all the sales notification coming in, guys, each and every day.
Hi guys, Michael Prey here. Just wanted to leave this quick video testimonial for Jono Armstrong and his team at the Ministry of Freedom. And if I just show you inside of my Warrior Plus account, you'll be able to see here that I've been able to withdraw a total of almost $34,000 in commissions. Now, before I got started with the Ministry of Freedom, I was a complete beginner. I had no experience in affiliate marketing. All of the videos inside the program are step by step and are very easy to follow. If you're thinking about joining, go ahead and do it. You won't regret it.
Okay, so that's it, I guess. I don't really know what else I'm supposed to say at this point. You've seen all of the results that Ministry of Freedom 2.0 has got for all of our members. You've seen how powerful it is. You've seen how life-changing it is. You've seen that all the members are from different countries, different backgrounds. None of them had any previous experience because this is built from the ground up for newbies. And all you need to do is pull the trigger. And that's it. If you want that change in your life, I can help you to get it. Okay? So I'm going to close this down right now. And if you come back at a later time, then you will end up paying $500 more. So what I'll do is I'll leave it for an extra 5 minutes after I close this down. You'll probably still be able to get it for $1,497, but after that, it's going to go up to $2,000. So it's up to you. Do whatever you got to do to get that money in place, and hopefully I will see you inside the members area. I'll look forward to welcoming you in there, and I look forward to transforming your financial future. See you soon. Bye.